did you do that? How did you do that? Did you think it was?
That is loud. How you doing, people? Welcome to the stream. Not late. All right, a little bit. Maureen on YouTube. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. I see a couple of other lurkers. You don't have to speak. That is absolutely fine. Welcome to the stream. And on Twitch, we have Greg, Keeks, White Tiger, Trevelyan, Peon Grim, JR Primus, What Chumps, Unforgiven Carpet, Gravy, True Time, Lone Girl, Pad63, Christina, Drea, and 3. How you doing? I am fucking tired. Oh, I didn't remove the thing. Blind Illusions, thank you very much for the resub. Massively appreciated. How you doing? 23 months, nearly 2 years. Keeks as well. Oh, fucking hell. Do we really have a hype train already? That's why I found out my microphone isn't even working yet. Let's do it in reverse order. Oh shit. Am I permitted to speak now?
I love weddings. Drinks all
Thank you very
around.
much indeed. Massively appreciated. Welcome to the stream. Hype train level 2, 20% in. Let's go. Wow. Hazel Ninja's jealous of your trip. I'll explain that in a minute. And good, you should be. It was amazing. Pauline, Joker, Buddha, Keeks, thank you for 10 more gifted subs. You're up to 205. Ryder, KSU, thank you both very much indeed. Blind Illusions, again, thank you very much as well. If you contribute to the hype train, it will go up a level. That's how it works. HG Wells, 47 months. Fuck. Oi! Moving on is at it as well. I'm going to have to press the button in a minute. Null, how you doing on YouTube? Welcome to the stream. I'm going to press the button. Don't do anything yet. Good morning. I think so. Moving on. You ready? Thank you very much for the gifted subs. And now up to 20 on the channel. If you received a gifted sub, say thanks to the gift, or I'm going to stop talking so I can press this. And this. Shit.
Headshot.
Let's go here. How goes it? Dude, it's really good. Valerian, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. You know the rules, people. If you kill the Dragonborn, you'll... I've forgotten the fucking words. If you want to kill the Dragonborn, you'll take their place of stream. I'll have to kill you instead. That's what I'm trying to say. Rules are hard and words are hard. I'm fucking really tired. Yesterday nearly killed me. Black Hammer, thank you very much. How you going, Zai? I'll tell you in a minute. I'm not complaining, but no one's letting me speak yet, so I can't tell you how I am. I'll say one word per sub. How about that? You know what? Some of that has actually made today a bit better because one thing did go wrong, and there's fuck all you can do about it. But put end arc NB, so end arc NB for Nightblade, all one word with an exclamation point in there. Will it though? Doubtful. Well, yeah, you saw what happened. So the short version is, some of you already know some of this. Is that a challenge? One word per sub? No. Thunder Mark, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. So the short version is, the new Nightblade build is live. The one I was showing you on stream, the adaptation of the Status Pro build, that is now live. So you can see it. It took a day extra to release because I was away and because I had to deal with some stressful things regarding that video, which is basically, spoiler, it does have in there somewhere, so you have to find it, the Skyrim theme tune because it fit really well. Zach and Shannon, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. So that's fine because I'm a Bethesda partner and they allow us to use it and it's not a problem. But there happens to be a company of shit canoes that basically make fake companies. YouTube approves them and they stake claim to things that aren't theirs. And this particular fake company has done it before and they've made another fake company after dissolving the last one. And what they do is they flag YouTube videos that have in it what they claim as theirs. Here's the problem. While Bethesda can challenge that, granted they will, and they'll get in trouble for it. But for creators, that flags your video instantly for copyright. Now, it doesn't get your channel in trouble. It doesn't give you a copyright strike. But what it does instead is it allows all the revenue you generate for that video to be left in an escrow. And while you challenge it, there's two things. If they don't respond, they keep all your money. If they do respond, they're going to respond with, yes, it's mine, and they still keep all your money. So while I am still going to promote the fuck out of that video because it's for the community and they need it, I won't be getting anything for it because that is very unlikely that's going to be resolved because they're pricks. And you win stuff in life by being pricks, apparently. But the easy fix could have been for me to remove the music from it, and then this fake company wouldn't have been able to make the claim. However, I'm not going to be pushed around by dickheads, and neither should anybody else, and the community would appreciate the video in its current state rather than they would changing something that was made for a purpose and made sense. So I'm taking the hit on it. Fuck it. The video is live, the music is still in it, and they can go fucking whistle. So it's very free, so enjoy. Don't worry about trying to fucking boycott anything. Don't even sit there and complain on the comment section. Just enjoy it like you would any other video because traffic is traffic and I'll take it. So, Endark NB for the Endless Archive Nightblade in the chat if you want the video. Go watch it, enjoy it. Yes, it's fucking free. That build is absolutely amazing. Once you have some great visions, it melts everything. It does. So yeah, that fucking happened. It won't be resolved, and if it does, it won't be for a very, very, very fucking long time. So, yeah, they grabbed me by the balls on that one, because people are shit. But what can you do? Anyway, outside of that, all the good stuff, there is a Necromancer class guide, which is now alive. So put Necromancer in the chat, that's there. Stuff and things, and I'm here now. Shannon, you're a legend. How you doing? Andy, welcome to the stream. And Maureen, yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, it is. It's just the world doing what it does best and celebrating dickheads. But, again, they won't necessarily win because, fuck it. You're still getting your video. I'm afraid it came in on bad news. No, there's good news too. New arc build, end arc build. Yes, the Nightblade. Go watch it. I was explaining the intricacies of some of the background stuff without going too far into it, but basically that was a very, very free video. It's free for the audience anyway, but it's content creator free as well. So I can pick your brain as usual. I want to start healer as there is a base build you would recommend when with crafted gear. That's extremely broad. However, there are 3 healers on the channel that may give you some insight. So if you put Hisskeeper, Cleric, or Book Wizard in the chat, those are 3 different healers built completely different on 3 completely different classes. So go nuts. When I tanked with you the other day, that was literally the first time I ever tanked anything. Well, guess what? You got Inkslap for doing it. By the way, people, buy these. I do get paid for those. Put merch in the chat. That's going to get really hot, so it's coming off soon. The good stuff. So yesterday, I had 4 hours sleep and woke up at 5:45 in the morning to drive 3 hours in starting to snow, but ice and dark and miserable weather and shit. Boo, right? I'm going where I don't know where the fuck I'm going. I don't know the roads. I haven't got a fucking clue. But my destination was Mercedes AMG F1 HQ. So I was invited to their factory. Now, here's the fun part. They confiscated our phones because we're not allowed to talk about Fight Club. That's right. We were shown shit that I can't tell you. But I can tell you vaguely about what it was. So, we were shown how they literally, from the ground up, the most tiniest pieces to the largest pieces, we were shown how they make the Formula 1 cars. And we got to see them physically making one. Now, I don't mean the finished product. I mean stuff. The factory. They were making stuff. And that's all I can tell you. Can't tell you anything else. But as well as that, which was fucking amazing, they fed us, which is good. They were absolutely fucking awesome. They had something stupid, like several hundreds of cars in there, like 1,000 fucking employees, all driving Mercs and everything. And they went nuts over my car. And they let me park it right outside the front fucking door. They moved the cone out of the way, gave me a little parking space. Brilliant. Alongside that, we met some of the official Petronas esports team, the F1 guys. And we went into their actual room where they practice and compete in with all their setups, which is fucking nuts, by the way. And we got to use the setups. So we actually got to sit in the F1 sims playing, it was Formula 1 23, which the most recent one, but with a fucking full-on Fanatic force feedback fucking whole setup. The whole fucking thing was nuts. Screens around you, screens in front of you. Fucking very, very powerful steering wheel. It was mad. It was set to 40% strength, apparently, and that's pretty standard for lots of people. But according to this one dude, basically, if you were strapped to it and you set it to 100%, it'd rip your fucking arms off. I well believe it. You are fighting that thing like your life depends on it. It is mad. To start with, though, I didn't figure out how to use the brakes, and don't laugh. I don't mean I don't know how to brake. I mean, they weren't pedals that go down like this. Now, some of you might be aware of this, but they weren't pedals that move. It was a pressure. So it's just a platform that you push on. It doesn't move, and it registers how much pressure you put on as to where you brake. It's like, what the? That's fucking weird. Then I didn't realize that because it's a simulator, the F1 cars do turn very, very, very different to most cars, obviously. And you can pretty much turn on a dime. So once I got the hang of that, it was okay. But outside of that, I was careering off the fucking track. Then we had one really good race. It was going for a qualifying, which I did really well in the qualifying. Then straight into a proper race once I got the hang of it. And I was almost catching the lead. One of them swerved off the track a little bit. And as I went to go past him, he smashed me. Fuck it. But it was really good. It was really fucking good. Those brakes would take a great deal to get used to. They do. And obviously we were there for the day, but we saw that for the afternoon. It was about, I don't know, about 10 minutes to get used to it. After that, it wasn't so bad. It was my birthday yesterday. I had a great day, but would made perfect with being a Xynode live stream. So shame you didn't stream on your day off, right? Indeed. Happy birthday for yesterday, dude. No, yesterday I was at the F1 factory. And we saw so much fucking stuff. It was brilliant. But yeah, they were all hyped about my car. I think, what the fuck? You've got loads of Mercedes in here. Yeah, but they don't look like that. As a statement from the Mercedes people. Cleric is unreal. Made an Argonian one and it's busted. It is busted. Morning, it's freezing in the UK. Yes, it is. And on the way back, I had a 3-hour journey back. And I was fucked by that point. Bear in mind, I got up at 5:45, which I don't normally do. I normally go to bed then. I was driving for 3 hours fucking straight in the cold wind, dark and snow. And then got there, which was great. Had a whole day there, which was great. Got on the simulator, which was exhausting. You sweat like a prick. And then had to drive back. And on the way back, it was fucking dark again. I couldn't see a bloody thing. Didn't know where I was going. And I thought I was going to fall asleep on the way home. But it was really, really, really fucking good. And... look. This one, add window. That. How fucking cool is that? How fucking cool is that? Got a cushion and everything. Fucking brilliant. So yeah, that's fucking mad. Let me catch up. Thanks for all the builds and completed Vet Maelstrom Arena with a 1-bar sorcerer and made the damn leaderboard. Nice. That's got AMG on it, like my car does. And this, which you can't see very well, has got Xynode Gaming on it, like my car does. I took my car, which is literally branded to fuck, to Mercedes HQ, their F1 HQ. What the fuck happened? So, let me get this all together so it links up and makes sense. So I can explain how jealous I am. Mario82, thank you very much indeed. Massively appreciated. You're a legend. So, here's the fucked up thing, right? Not everybody knows everything that goes on behind the scenes, so you won't get all the information. You'll just get a brief overview. A particular sponsorship company that I've been working with for quite a while, they asked, which brands would you like to be involved in? Blah, 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 blah. They see if they can make it happen. That's loosely how some things happen sometimes. And I said to them 2 fucking years ago, when I was planning on getting into C63 eventually, which I now have, I was like, dude, get me involved in any way, shape, or form with Mercedes AMG. They're like, bit of stretching it. Like, yes, but you asked, I told you. Because I'm partnered with Overclockers and Noble Chairs, and because Overclockers and Noble Chairs are partnered with AMG Patronus esports team, that all linked up. And now they know who I am because I fucking went there. What the shit? Oh, man. What a fucking day. I'm not gonna lie, though. I was so fucking exhausted. So fucking exhausted. So, yeah, gaming and the car itself literally link together now. Like that. And I've got my logos all over my car. Just hopping in for a sec. 3:50 a.m. here. Did you post the Arcanist setup you'll be playing on YouTube? I have not posted it yet, but it is coming. Don't worry. I'm excited, Zono. Logo on the W15 in the next F1 season. Zai, make it happen. Dude, that would be fucking phenomenal. If that ever happens in the future, which it won't, but if it does, that would be stupidly OP. I was about to ask what chair you use, and I have a branded chairs. That's awesome. Yes. So I'm gonna go further than that. After having someone steal monetization on one of my videos with a fake company. Get this. So when I started my business, I had £1.50 on my desk. I think I've still got some of that. Hold on. I do, actually. I literally do. This is £1 in 50p's. 250p's. And this is nearly another 50p. So I nearly have still £1.50 on my desk. But that was all I had to my name. Now, I am far from rich. We struggle very much because we were trying to get out of a hole for the last 10 years. But Ravicus Maximus, thank you very much. That'll help towards the £1.50 on the desk. Thank you very much indeed. Massively appreciated. Beer and cake in the chat. I'll finish the story in a minute. Wow. You know the rules. People to fight starts the game from scratch. If you kill the Dragonborn, will take their place to stream. I have to kill you instead. Ravicus Maximus is very, very generous. He started on the leaderboard with 1,440 gifted subs. What the fuck? Say thank you to the gifter. Reset the bits goal. I'm going to in a minute. I was getting to that. Anyway, I started with absolutely fuck all. We're in a horrendous amount of debt. Over the last 6 years, we have struggled and we still do a bit. But it's getting better. Okay, quite a lot better. The fucked up thing is, at that point in time, I had a back injury for about like 10 years plus, and I didn't think it could be repaired. So eventually, like last year, I managed to get involved with a company that are actually repairing it, because it turns out that it is fixable. But due to which I needed a good chair, a good one. And I spent like 150 quid that I thought was more than expensive at the time, and it didn't help at all. So I struggled my ass off, eventually bought a DX Racer. Eventually. I was like, oh my god, life is changing. I've spent £200 on a fucking chair. It was amazing. And I wrecked it eventually because I use it too much. Coming from there to then, Noble Chairs have given me the official ESO chair, the official one, for free, because they're nice. Then, being sponsored by them, I end up flagshipping this fucking bad boy, which I'll show you. Put chair in the chat, by the way. That's right. Branded with my logo, theirs, and Mercedes on it. And now, without any spoilers, because I can't say details, I'm getting a fucking another one. I went from having no fucking chair to sit on with a bad back to not enough room for 3. What the fuck is going on? Oh, man. Absolutely brilliant. Is streaming 100% thing you do, or you work full-time and stream in the evenings? I 100% full-time, 12 to 18 hours a day, literally non-stop unless I have to sleep, content creating. So YouTube, Twitch, social media stuff, behind-the-scenes stuff, the website and bits and pieces. I do have someone working on a website as well, but obviously I have to make sure everything is doing what it should be doing. At the same time as the Patreon stuff, so I'm very active in there, keeping up with people all day, every day, doing one-to-one sessions with people, the lot. So everything that I do surrounds my channel and all the channels. Raising hand to be your chair storage building. Dude, well, I threw a sofa out before because it was fucked. Now I'm just going to have to put loads of chairs along the wall. So hopefully you work very hard and you're brilliant. You deserve it so much. Thank you very much. It's fucking madness. I need to reset this bits goal because otherwise Keeks is going to lose her shit. So, the bits goal. It's all good things today, even though I'm really tired. The bits goal was an accident to start with, okay? It was an accident. I normally set it to 10,000 bits per stream as a bit of an incentive and somewhat of a goal. Now, it doesn't have to hit that. I normally set a fairly decent time on it to just maybe people will get it done, maybe they won't. Well, I set the goal with too many zeros, and then I didn't realize until people had started putting into it. Because I was like, why isn't it fucking moving? I can see the percentage, but it's so bloody low considering how much you put in. Where the fuck is it? I put too many zeros. It was a fucking million. But because they'd already started, I was like, fuck it, I'm just have to keep it. And I assumed that it would never fucking reach it. Well, it says 24 days now, but that was 3 days ago. So 27 days remaining on that oops, I did that goal. And we actually smashed it. We did break 1 million bits. So now I have to reset it. Now, I'm not resetting the million because that was an accident. However, it was amazing. But we are putting it back to what it should be. Let's end it now. The goal is over. I'm going to call it Get Bits, as it should be. And then we're going to go back to normal. But that was not expected, and that was fucking mad. What day? Alright, we'll do that. We'll do Christmas. There we go. Now you got a new one. And if it does ever get full, then come on, catch up. It will I'll have a reset button. So happy days. Ta-da! Fixed! Now people can stop telling me off. Legend fully deserves, can tell you put in all in on your builds, the best in the world. You're a legend. Thank you very much, Andy. Also, you might be happy to see today's build, because today's build has been adapted. Now, this is going to be explained in more detail on Patreon Secret Ninjas, but I will share a little bit with you. Bear in mind, tomorrow is the 1st of December, so if anyone does want to join Patreon at any point, I wouldn't recommend you join tonight. I would recommend tomorrow when it goes into the 1st of the month, because you are charged per calendar month. Doesn't matter if you join the 1st, 10th, or 20th. Calendar month. So if you joined today, it would charge you tomorrow as well. So don't do that. If you're going to join when it is definitely the 1st in your country. However, those people are going to know more about it. But I'm going to give you a brief overview as to why this looks so fucked up as we go through the Endless Archive. First of all, I need a glamorous assistant, though. Someone whisper me in game. We'll have someone that's somewhat tanky. We're going to go in Endless Archive for a couple hours. Ben, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. So you're now the official chairman for your company. That's funny as fuck. So hard getting out of debt. Way to be Zai. Again, that sucks they did that to your video, but you're awesome. Thank you very much, Mass. And again, don't even worry about that on the video. Treat it like any other video. Share the fuck out of it. I want people to see it because I want them to be able to be helped by it. So even though I get the stick in the back for one part, other people don't need to suffer. That's half the goal done already. Keeks, thank you very much. That is a fucking stupid amount of bits. Beer and cake in the chat, people. Thank you very, very much indeed. How have you got any money left after last week? What the fuck indeed? 335,400 bits. You are just short of 70,000. No, 80,000 bits behind James Bond. By the way, number 3. Thank you very much. Susie Boston, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Shout out to Susie Boston in the chat, please. And thank you for the bits. The goal is moving already. It's fucking nuts. It's pay week. It's pay week, or it was pay week. Lord Macon is in the chat. Mike Macon, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I did say hi already, but love the Lazy Bone build. Can't wait for the update. So I will be somewhat loose with my overview of what this is now doing. It's going to be somewhat obvious to some. It's going to be mind-blowing to others, but I'm not going to share absolutely everything because there's a perk for that. This week is pay week, Monday, because of the last weekend. Oh, I see. I need a tank, by the way. Someone whisper me in game. Let's go. Someone tanky. Just have a taunt. I don't give a fuck what you're using. Keeper would be good, actually. Mind you, you've got a single target taunt, which is pretty normal, but thank you for the shout out. Mother Ducky, how you doing? You got a shout out too? Noise. You may notice. Are you listening at the back there? Are you listening? Just put yes in the chat if you're listening. And then I'll explain a few things. You can understand the cogs going around then. Yes. People are listening. Yes. Yes, they are. Yes. Vaderog and Ronaldo. I didn't say hi to Ronaldo. How you doing? Pebble says yes as well. Awesome. We've got yeses. So, if you haven't fully understood how hybridization works, Shannon, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. White Tiger, I saw you. I'll explain it briefly. So, once upon a time, Magicka versus Stam was a thing where you basically had to stack maximum Magicka and spell damage to make Magicka costing skills stronger, damages and heals. Physical stuff, stamina and weapon damage was required to strengthen stamina costing abilities, heals and damage mostly. That no longer applies. What applies now is it doesn't matter which skill you use, whether it's Magicka or stamina, didn't matter, doesn't matter even. What matters is your choice of stats. So you can cast a stamina skill now and have loads and loads and loads of magic and spell damage, and you benefit from that as a scale contributor. Or you could use a magic skill and do the complete opposite. Or you can go half and half. You can go weapon damage and Magicka, or spell damage and stamina. It doesn't matter. The weapon or spell stat plus the resource stat equals strength or scalar. The trick is, however, if you want to mix that up, if you're using one resource more than another, you need to be able to sustain it. Doesn't matter where the pool comes from, you need to sustain it. Now, the tricky thing about a mag build specifically is that most of your resources will be put into Magicka, which means you have a very small stamina bar, which becomes a problem when you need to dodge roll, break, or CC engage in any way, shape, or form, because your bar for that is smaller than anybody else's if they were stamina or perhaps a tank, depending on how they build. Because a stam build, and then the stam build has this problem as well. So a stam build, you'll be using stamina, you'll need stamina to block, dodge, and break free. You'll need it to heal. So you're using one bar for everything and not using the other one. Again, Magicka build, you're using the other bar for everything, but then you've got a tiny bar for CC. So on one hand, you might have that free resource to dodge and break with, but then you're going to run out quicker than the stamina one will. Or the stamina might use too many resources and have nothing left. So magic builds are very, very hard to utilize that pool effectively. Not on this. That has got 32,555 stamina, and it's a magicka build. Why? I told you a minute ago, the one thing you need to be able to do is offset the cost. Scale to whatever you want, but offset the cost. So I am using magicka skills, obviously. Multiples. But I can maintain it indefinitely because of my heavy attack and advantage taken from off balance and empower. So, since I can infinitely sustain those skills, I can take advantage of stamina as my scaling pool so that I now have 32.5k worth of a CC bar. I can block, dodge, and break all day fucking long, more than any stand build and more than any magicka build, because I have the pool to spare. And I lose nothing. No negative impact whatsoever, because my scaling stats are not being consumed by my skills cost. My skills cost is being recovered by my heavies. And if I kill something, I get magic and stamina back because I'm using both the red CP nodes. Like that. So simple. And also, my main heal is this, which scales off of health. I've got almost 30k health. And when I turn into the massive Pajunga, I have 60k health. So this scales off of health, and my health is high enough to be a decent heal. But it costs stamina and a lot of it. So you'd normally struggle with a 13k bar, wouldn't you? 4 heals, you're done. No, I can heal all day. And I can use it as a debuff all day. The only thing I have to make sure is that eventually I have enough recovery to be able to get some back. But I've got 32.5k's worth first. Also, your light and heavies do scale off of offensive stats, not just the one that the weapon belongs to. Need to be taking a man-child somewhere. I'll be back. Behave in the meantime. Indeed. So, let's go smack stuff, and I'll show you. Obviously, perks depend on what I get, because I might get shit. Or Greg might die. Don't be dead, Greg. And you can hopefully build in visions for that recovery as well. You can. However, you don't need it. It's nice, though. For healers, you just need magicka, right? No. No, for healers, you don't need magicka. For nothing. You don't need magicka for anything other than the cost. Your scaling stat is the highest of. So if you are a magicka using healer, but you heavy attack all the time and you can't ever run out. Maybe just let's just say, for example, let's section off your magicka at 13k. If you never dip below that ever because you're utilizing heavy so much or massive recovery, you can use the stamina bar to scale your strength of your skills. You can use weapon and spell damage weapon or spell damage to scale them. It's one or the other. And it's not tied to the cost anymore. It's tied to the highest one. I'm going to make this moment and Mike be out of the room to say, Mike has the pointy ears. Let's go yellows. Lurking, going to take the dog out and the kids out for a walk. Be back in a few. No worries, dude. Ninjas behave. Mike has not learned when he goes ninjas play. They do indeed. Captain Lone Song, how you doing? Welcome to the streams. Doing it again. Well done. I need to buy some perks. I've run out. So I did lots and lots of testing off stream in order to put this together. It is not completely finished yet. So no, the video is not ready, but it will be very soon. You can't have all the details. I'm just going over one major factor and alteration to it and why it works. And that's it. Done it now. So take it or leave it, basically. Wait, can you show that? Can I show what? Because I did just explain it. What is there to show? So let me ask, are you prominent of high crit chance or high crit damage or a balance of both? Long time fan. How you doing, Shannon? The lazy bones is a combination of both. For heals, I don't need to show it. I've explained it. I don't have a heal to show you. Actually, I do have a heal to show you. This one. That heals me all the time. It scales off of your highest stat. Heals scale off of your highest resource and a combination of your highest weapon or spell damage choice. There are other ways to boost it with healing buffs and with healing done bonuses, but the stat itself is the contributor. For healing, you don't need to stack magic. You do not. No. You used to. You do not anymore. You used to because the skills generally costed magicka. Now it doesn't matter. Even stamina. Yes, the only other resource there is. Correct. So magicka or stamina. Just started Arc 3 and got the Iron Atro, you bastard. Rubino, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Also, Mr. Dragon Scale Horse, the new crown crate is up in the golden line. Looks goddamn sexy. I'ma get it. Dude, I can't spend any more money on crown crates. Fuck my life. Christmas is nearly here. I need them, though. Enjoying using health on Arcanist, though. Dude, health scales lots of different skills. And this is something that people don't understand as well. Stupid people will argue with you about the amount of health you have on your character. Read your skills. For the love of fuck, if you want to be mildly intelligent, take in this knowledge. Some skills scale off of highest offensive stat. Offensive stat being weapon or spell damage, magic or stamina. Some things scale, as in get betterer, with health. So yes, you might have figured that out by yourself. More stamina or magicka, more weapon or spell damage, the higher you can get them together, the stronger your skill. While other skills, more health or more resistances will make that stronger. So if you're going to learn that making that bar bigger makes this skill stronger, in one sense, it should make perfect sense in the other. People don't get it because they're too busy listening to stupid people. Read your skills. Do you have to do it? No, of course you don't. But read them and understand them, and then the choice is yours. Choices can be made. Ignorance is just dumb. Martin, make us very intelligent, teach us the way. So here is an example. Okay? This here is a damaging skill. Weapon or spell damage, magicka or stamina, whichever two stats of the two types you stack together will make this stronger. Okay? That will be stronger. This one scales off of your health. So people at the front and the back. Yes, I'm being mildly facetious, but play along. How do you make that stronger? I'm not talking about the damage, I'm talking about the heal. The damage is there. How, in fact, that scales off at 2. How do you make that stronger? What resource of the 3, green, blue, or red, should you increase to make that more betterer? Not a vampire bite. Health, thank you. So when someone goes, making loads of health doesn't make any sense, you're wrong. Purple Lane, knew it. I knew he was going to mix magicka and health together. Don't hit me. High health, correct. So read your skills. And just because someone has chosen to use something a certain way doesn't mean that's the only way to use it. Sometimes there may be other ways. So they might use this as a quick emergency heal sometimes, but they might have to spam it. Well, what about if you had loads and loads of health? And you don't need to spam it because it's a bigger heal and you don't get hit as much because you can take it. By putting soul gems in Greg's. In Greg, even. Health red, indeed. Which means when this goes off and you get 30k extra health, guess what? Guess. What do you think happens to that skill if I get 30k extra health all of a sudden from that ulti? You get to speak. Guess what happens? Lana found that funny. Was playing around with the gays and Syphis in EA tonight. Was good fun. That one is actually quite fun. Go down, this guy gets color mixing right and snap of a finger. Bang on. I should. 1, because they're too bloody easy. And 3, I mean, I was an artist before. Color theory is not difficult to figure out what red and blue means. Red and blue means dead in Cyrodiil, by the way. I wonder how long it took people to figure that out. Oh, it's a purple team. There isn't a purple team. About a week later, that one dude comes back. Oh, I get it! Mr. 2, by the way, indeed. Holt Red. See the Mages Guild on sale, so tempted. Lord Book hunting is still exhausting. It sucks. It does. It's fucking shit. Red and blue means lightsaber fight. It does. But one of them's going out the window. How ironic that his name was almost Window. It's close. Don't want specifics, but it's the gear change too. Can't tell you. Can't give you specifics. All I can do is tell you that that's the way that the stats scale. I only had Tomatoes and Smurfs. Fair. You hate the green team the worst. Greg, where the fuck are you? Rule is simple. Don't go through the portal before me. Obviously, because, where the fuck is he? I'm bloody solo. How did Mace die? Fell out the window. Yes. There's Greg. So this here not only heals, but it also knocks everything off balance instantly. Hits them with a bleed effect, which guarantees hemorrhage. And then also, hemorrhage is minor mangle, so it reduces all the health. You can't sustain that on a small bar. I can. Look at Catboy. Off balance as fuck. Bleeding to shit. Dead. And I forgot about my skellies. Ulti for days. This round's going to be obviously very quick. It's getting a sausage roll. That's terrible. Dude, I need to eat those. I meant to get some the last couple of days, but I didn't. What is Ben? Indeed. Oof! Exsanguinate. So the scythe now applies a bleed to everyone on top of the bleed it already applies. He's on chat. Daniel James, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I love this buff. It's way too early to appreciate it, but I fucking love this buff. You know, in pieces so I can join you. That's not technically how it works. So I'm on there when I'm on there. But basically how it works when people can join is... I'll wait for that. Banana pantaloons! Thank you! Bit of cake in the chat, people. Thank you very much. You're our legend. So basically, no one can queue up and decide, hey, next time I'm going to be playing on your team. That isn't a thing. Unless people buy a stream takeover, obviously. We've got one tomorrow, but no spoilers. How it works is, if you happen to catch me on your server, and I ask the audience if they would like to join, that is when you get to raise your hand. But it's first come, first serve. If someone says, hey, I'll be in your group next, that's not, we don't do that because it wouldn't be fair on people waiting patiently. But people are welcome to join when I ask who wants to. Which is what I did today. I said, who wants to come tank? First Whisper gets it. Greg was first because everyone else was scared. So keep your eyes peeled, Lana. You never know. Had one today and it was not greasy. It was like a vegan sausage roll. No thanks. What am I doing? Watch my magicka. So remember I said I can sustain this all day long? There's a pet. There's a skeleton. There's a wall. Heavy. That's not exactly difficult, is it? So my main spammables are long durated. I have to wait on delays. And I have to weave in the stamina one anyway. So, whoops. And when everything dies, my bar fills up. Problem fucking solved. Pretty funny. I try. Vegan sausage rolls. Claw, what is wrong with you? Look, do you know what? If you want to eat that shit, fine. Just don't give it to me because I don't want it. Oh, shit. It's not the good one. I thought it was. Why do you keep offering me XP? I don't need XP. I hope that, right, when you get to 3,600 champion points, which you don't, which I bet it doesn't because someone's going to go, no, it doesn't work. I'll get it all the time. I hope that that fucks off. I hope you can't get that vision when you're maxed. Excuse me. How is it as soon as Ben is present, Greg is mentioned? Because I've got Greg in the chat. And Ben just wants all the food, basically. Buy hoodies, by the way. They're not cheap, but they're mega. And they help me pay my bills, so do it. Merch in the chat. If you're on YouTube, there should be a link underneath the stream. If not, I mean, I'm sure one of the glamorous assistants will get the link in there for you. There's a huge fan on Twitch. It's so good to see your knowledge on YouTube streaming as well. Thank you very much. Well, the good thing is I'm actually streaming on both because Twitch changed their rules recently and you can stream both platforms simultaneously without being penalized. He said penal. I did. Which means right now you're watching me on YouTube, but other people are watching me on Twitch. I'm streaming on both platforms at the same time while reading both different chats. Which is why it might sound a little awkward sometimes when I'm reading a response and you're like, where the fuck is that message? I didn't see it. Must be making it up. Fake streamer. No. I'm on both. Keep trying to get Ben to send Greg's because I've never had it before, but he keeps saying it. I'd be a rapper. Dude. Okay. You haven't been to the UK, have you? Someone's going to have to send you some, Christina. Waiting impatiently for my pillow. I need the pillow to go to my blanket. Get in. Fuck yes. So, I'm going to try and explain this at the same time as doing stuff. So basically, my YouTube dashboard, if you like, my main page, was flooded with over 1,000 previous live streams. Because I used to stream them on Twitch, and then if I had the time, which is tricky, I would upload them to YouTube, which takes fucking forever. Fix up all the descriptions and tags and blah, 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 which takes also forever. Boring. I don't need to explain how that works. And then you would receive on YouTube the uploaded variant of the stream. Some people watched them, some people didn't, but there were fucking hundreds of them. And they always fell onto the main new videos feed. So people couldn't find the builds they were looking for because all they found is fucking streams. That was getting exhausting and people were finding it difficult. So what I did is all those previous ones for the last sort of 6 years, I moved them all out of the video section into the membership section for people that want to pay a monthly membership for YouTube. The content is still there, but that's where that's gone to, because let's face it, if you didn't watch it after 60 days for free on Twitch, you probably don't want to watch it. And if you do definitely want to watch it, you're probably willing to have a membership to do it anyway. So I moved them all out of the way. That made the dashboard much cleaner. Now with the permission to stream on both platforms, it does something a little different. So it allows my VODs to still stay on Twitch for 60 days. But also, on YouTube, it puts them in a live stream folder. So they no longer clog up the dashboard. So old live streams are still part of that whole video system, which is obviously a membership thing. But new ones now have a place because instead of them being an uploaded video and called a stream, they are officially a stream. So that made perfect sense for the whole layout of the channel. And now people are seeing it all without getting in the fucking way. Which is much more betterer. Damage over time effect, increased duration. I don't need the duration increase. I'm getting shit perks. Brilliant. Build is not a command on Twitch because Twitch is not smart enough to know which build I'm using because I might swap characters. Who'd using? Spoilers. I'm not going to give too many spoilers. I've explained the shift in resources. That's all I can do. The rest of it, Rav, keep an eye on Secret Ninjas. You'll know. Stein, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Which companion is best friend of this archive? None of them. Use what you like. It's up to you. Your favorite is probably your best one because you can build them how the fuck you want. But before people try to tell you they're useless, bro, while having their fully leveled one, there's a short about that on YouTube, by the way. Yes, it's funny. Undaunted. Undaunted skill lines on a companion, if you are using one, rather than being 100% solo, they make the world of difference because they use their Crimson or Blood Funnel all day fucking long. And their Bone Shield is 28 meter range synergy. Where the player Bone Shield is not. The player Bone Shield is 6 meters. So you can have a companion on the other side of the fucking room. What I tend to do is I use Miri. We're friends again now because she was nice to me. But Miri, I set her up with a bow so she stays the fuck out of trouble. It's very rare for her to get hit by anything. And I put a couple heals on her, Bone Shield, and a Blood Funnel. Made a world of difference. Yes, they're stupid. They're meant to be stupid. They're not going to be as smart as players. But let's face it, you've met some stupid players too. In fact, I would argue that sometimes I've played with people that are less skilled than my companion. That's a fact. No names, but that's a fact. So they are helpful. They're useful at least. Tweety Girl, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. But that really did work. One more massive tip for companions, though. After Revan. Revan, thank you very much. Massively appreciated. Bit and Cake in the chat. You're nuts, dude. 15 months on the bounce. Thank you very, very much. One big tip for companions, and I'm going to do this while I'm in this Chunda form. Right. Skills. So, you see these skills from left to right? Doesn't make a difference to you, does it? You put them where you want, you press them where you want. Doesn't make a difference what order they're in, as long as they're on your bar, correct? Okay, good. Companions is different to that. 1 to 5, left to right, is order of priority in which they, as AI characters, will use their skills. So if you expect your tanky companion to taunt stuff, you need to put that on number 1. If you expect your out of trouble companion to heal you, you need to put that on number 1. The earlier they are in order from left to right, the higher the priority of the skill for your companion. So that should help. If you put Bone Shield on number 5, don't expect that anytime soon. Passive behavior attack buzz for trash. Sharp tank for bosses. Back to bashing for final boss works for me. You know you keep their special bonuses if you max them out. Increased damage done for your world skills. No. I'm getting... Greg, I don't know what the fuck you've done here, but you are making me get shit perks. You need to leave. I'm joking. You can stay. But get me some nice perks. We're talking about Joker, aren't you? Sure. I mean, you got a good one. Tough shots. Thank you very much. Beer and Cake in the chat. Thank you very much. I still don't have max level companion. Can't use them in Battlegrounds. You cannot use them in Battlegrounds. It's true. You think they'll change companions so you get a burst in visions? No, I doubt it. It would be fun if they did, but I doubt it. Izai, do you think they'll change so companions can version? You already asked that, Ronaldo, and I already answered it. Felleron, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I always stumble over your fucking name. I know exactly how to say it, and I fuck it up every time. Pet, wall, swing, ulti. Wall again. Have a bleed. You've got Xynode, you lucky bastard. I can stand in that. Doesn't even hurt. No. I thought he was dead. Noob canoe. Are your builds on your website still viable for Necromancer? I really dig the builds you have. Pick one. I can tell you whether it is or not. I mean, technically, yes, all of them. But which one are you after? Usually on the website, it will say at the top which patch is up to date with, because some of them don't need changes. Immortal DK? Yes, it is up to date. However, that is getting another video if you're interested. I can't give you any spoilers on that, but there is one. Ferocious? Bastard. I mean, that's going to help. Well done, you've got some deeps, but bastard, I wanted that. I did the EA and got killed. 3-head boss. How can you do that one? You mean Endling? The Chimera? Put Endless in the chat. There's a guide there that will teach you everything you need to know about the Endless Archive. There are 68 plus bosses demonstrated and explained in that video. That is actually, I think, one of the first ones. There's a timestamp for all the different bosses. Yes, there's a couple missing, but they'll be in a written guide, don't worry. Yes, I know, I said that's coming, and it is, but I've been really fucking busy. Look at Greg hogging all the good visions, right? Even Zion Ninjas. DJ, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Did I pick up Mighty Bash? Was that on the previous one? No, that was on the previous one. It's on the boss. You need to turn Endling into a mount, just saying. Do you know what? I don't disagree with that. I think that would be a fucking great idea. That thing is mega. People are loving the new Nightblade. I know, right? As they should. It's fucking nuts. Healing, more health, all that. I'm going to have more health just so I can. Secret. Please don't be the Watcher. Oh, man. Oh, this is in order. No, it's not. Greg, stop looking at them because it'll fuck it all up. You're running. If someone else looks at them at the same time, it just bugs them out. They just flicker. What the fuck is this one? You haven't done many of these because this is quite close to two things being close to each other. I did not press it. See what happens there? Come back, dude. Come back. Don't let it get you. Oh, that was not good. You only get one life sometimes. Yep, you ruined it. Never mind. Is 1 bar tempo typically better than a traditional 2 bar for majority of content, or is it a silly question? It's not a silly question, but it's a broad question. Because the 1 bar, there isn't just one version. There are billions of ways to make a build. So if you're considering a particular build that is already established, already around, that's great, but I don't know which one you're talking about. Having a 1 bar doesn't make you a full build. That's a play style. However, if it's easier for you to use, if any particular build is easier for you to use, then that would be better for content for you. So it depends on how you would like to play. A prime example of that is the Lazy Sork, for example. I will go specifics on this one. The Easy Sork has been around for nearly 7 years. It's one of the most popular builds in the world, and it was designed to make things easier for players that struggled, at the same time as being very, very effective in lots of different areas. But people still did struggle, even though it was made to be very easy by comparison with other builds. So what I did is I released the Lazy Sork, which is a 1 bar variant of that build. They're in essence the same build, but one's a 2 bar, one's 1 bar. They're both versions of each other. Now, while the Easy Sork can crack slightly higher numbers than the Lazy Sork is so much easier to use. People get better results from it because it's less for them to do. Does that make sense? The capability of the build doesn't always line up with the capability of the player. But if you can find something that makes the player's performance better, that is better then for them. Aiming towards your off-balance Templar. Oh, you're going to love it. You are going to love it. If you haven't played it before, you're going to love it. It just blows fucking everything to bits. So you skipped over my video request. It was merit. I need it. You can't have it. What's the command for it? For this one, there isn't one. Unless you're talking about the original Lazy ones. Oh, the Nightblade. Endark NB. Have you done EA with Dragonite? Yes, I've done it with all sorts of classes. In fact, all classes. Best build. See, Christina still likes it and she hasn't played for fucking ages. Oh, shit! It's fine. Everyone's fine. Don't worry. Give me a bonus. Give me something good. What did I get? Crap. I didn't even take it. There it goes. Class embodiment. That'll work. Skellies hit harder. That hits harder. We're good. I haven't got my ulti, though, so sad panda. Have a heal, Greg. Don't panic. It's only Arc 1. You're fine. So I need you to make a companion video for your Wii and Rip moments. Literally started saying both of those and you ruined me. I can't take requests because if I did, I'd have to scale that for everybody. Greg, what are you doing? None of those are taunted and you're on the floor. Sliding around, having fun like you're on one of those skateboards trying to fix a car. Be better, get up. With Laserhawk build, I had the easiest Vet Graven Deep ever compared to my True Warden Healer build. That's the thing. It's designed for content. It's designed to make things easier for people. There's nothing wrong with making it easier. People say that like, oh, well, that's shit because it's too easy. All right. Well, you're also the person that would complain about Elden Ring for being too hard. Difficulty level is a fact of content, but obviously it will get easier with experience. But some people have difficulties using some tools. So if you can give them an easier tool to get the same job done, what's the problem? Inadequacy. That's what it is. Got the blade! That was good. I agree, Zach. Thank you very much. Need to turn it, and yeah, they do need to turn it into that. Easy Sork is what I do best with in Endless. There you go. Everyone's got their favorite tool. Love that Easy Sork is like a classic Coke. Yes, it is. And if you watch the first ever version of the Easy Sork, the information still holds up. It's true. Kazi, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. So, Greg, remember when you're tanking stuff? If you want a melee target to come to you, you need to get its attention, and it will walk to you. If you want a ranged target to come to you, you got to fuck with range manipulation. That would be a pull or positioning. But while positioning things, if you already have melee targets with you, moving from your position will bring them to. So, stacking is a bit of an art that you have to practice. I personally struggle a lot using 2 bars, so I always try 1 bar. Fair enough. Nothing wrong with that. And that was the point. They designed it so that you can do that. If that is your preference, that is what you can do. Outside of everyone must play this way, otherwise content can't be done. That is both bullshit and against the design of the game. Any class, any race, any role, play your own way. And they live by those fucking rules. Good evening. Hope you're having a good stream. Dawn, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Was just watching your 1 bar Nightblade video when I spotted you were live. I am. This is true. I'm on both platforms, YouTube and Twitch. Hi, both of you. Just spent 4 evenings dummy humping in the pro group. Maxed out at 83 cal and murder and fire, being told I couldn't break 80. So you proved them wrong and watch them move the goalposts now. It's a waste of time, peon. Hopefully you get done what you need to, but be ready for them to remove the goalposts just because what they want to do is always add a number above what you can achieve to make 1, you feel bad, and 2, them feel better. The intention is exclusivity. Only for certain people or else, and then they just like watching you dance. Izork helped me to focus on learning mechanics because the build is easy to use. And you fully understood the intention. Well done. Unless they want the hard content, each glue, indeed. I love that one. Yeah, but if you want to do the hard stuff, I definitely won't do it with you because you're a carpet. And I don't mean you, Peon Grim, because I'm sure you're mega. I'm sure you're fully focused on your survivability. And the more you survive, the better your deeps will get because you'll gain confidence. Someone that's overconfident, however, is dead. Because they expect everyone else to play to their level, and then they make stupid mistakes. Expect away. Assumption is the mother of all fuck-ups. Secretly hoping a 1 bar spam DK or temper to come out, secretly. You know there's a mag DK on my channel, 1 bar. Okay, I've returned. Even Zai, how are you? Impaired Joker, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Very well, thank you. Everything's off balance as fuck. Magicka issues are no longer a thing. I'm emotional seeing someone else play Necro. This one's getting a build video. It's already got one of its previous type, which still functions absolutely fine. But again, this is a specific to End Arc one. And I've given brief spoilers at the beginning of the stream. You can rewind it if you want. But outside of that, I'm not going to go any further. You just have to see it. Patience, Iago. Only 80 so good now. Well, as long as they don't move it, Peon, but if they do, just expect it. You aren't doing anything wrong, and you can do stuff and stay alive. You aren't dead weight. Use a buff. Please give me something good. Magical multitudes, that'll do. Dead! Ah, we smacked too much stuff. It doesn't matter. I'm not going to die. I can take it. So, Greg has got his fucking ink slab, by the way. He does have it. Because we were supposed to be doing it on stream. It went a bit wet. I ended up having to leave anyway because I ran out of fucking time. I was too tired. So I went and ate. And then after stream, I was like, do you know what? I think you should probably just get it anyway. I was like, do you want to go again? I was like, yeah. So we did it straight to ink slab, and then I fucked off to bed at like 3 in the morning. He does have it. He did earn it. Just because it didn't happen on stream doesn't mean it didn't happen. True story. He fucking tanked his ass off. What do we got? Pierce and Perfection is nice. I've already got one, though. Oh. I want to get Focused Efforts. Because I've got Bleed on tap. Well, Hemorrhage on tap. Tipper, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hot Sauce is the DK build, correct. For those of you anticipating the Status Pro 1-bar Nightblade build in its End Arc version, that went live today. That is on YouTube. Enjoy. And as promised, although it's still a long video, it is cut down because I'm making the class guides. One more left, the Warden one. That's coming tomorrow as long as I get time. If not, that'll be Saturday. The Nightblade class guide was already made. So the skills section doesn't have to be so large anymore because I can direct you over there while briefly explaining what you need to do. So everything you need is there. And again, it's trimmed a bit. I couldn't leave the information of the skills out. That would never work. But making the class guides gives you a reference point just in case you want to know more stuff. We're in the archive run last night, but the missus had space heater on it and flipped the breaker for the room and killed the router, ending the run. That is Sad Panda. Pale Gringo, how you doing? Bob and Weaving with a resub. Thank you very much indeed. 66 months on the bounce. What a legend. Mr. Convo, but had someone say, why would Open Soul be added to the game if you can't complete content with 1 bar? Some people don't think. They do not. Again, the easiest way to explain that stuff is to direct them towards the tagline of the game. 2 taglines. Any class, any race, any role. That's one. And the other one is play your way. Or play your own way. Or fuck off, you're not playing with me anyway, why do you care? I tried to help someone this week by giving him a lazy tank build link, and the owner of the guild told me he doesn't want new players thinking they can use it. No. That person is incredibly inadequate and doesn't want someone else giving his guildies information instead of him. That's what it is. It's how dare you get information from another source. I'm the leader. Fuck 'em. Not even a hidden agenda. That's very, very fucking obvious. Tiny PP. Scott Tilly, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. How dare you learn from a professional? Learn from me instead. I know more. That's what he said. I love the thinking, Zaya. I'm just a follower. All hail Zaya. Remember, think for yourself. I'll offer you stuff, but you don't have to follow it. You can think for yourself. I just offer you things to consider. I made Necro build. High damage. My survivability is a crime. I've been reworking it. Nice. Dude, have you seen the fucking new set? It's in the Necro video. I released the video yesterday or the day before. I think it was the day before. The class guide. I go over class supporting or class diversity, class identity-based sets, and one of them is obviously the one from the Endless Archive. I give you a little bit of a demonstration there as to what you could do with it. Too lazy for a trivial task like thinking. You don't have to think. I'm a new player. I need to build. Thoughts. Shut up, Platts! The mod is in the chat, people, being facetious as ever. Thank you very much. I've done with the Silk build, and I love it. Thank you, Xynode. You are welcome. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Thank you very much indeed. Loot Goblin, dude. Loot Goblin. It's dead. Aw, oh, man. Cool chicken. Fired. Agreed. Oh. And again, so much ultimate. Even if I'm full, I'll still use that. Accent makes him right. Obedience to that accent is coded in our DNA. See? Ooh. Greg, instructions. If you see that fire shit on the ground, put as many enemies in it as you can. They will melt. They will melt. It's a true story. And my coffee's cold. Fuck. I don't even care. I'm drinking it anyway. Fucking gross. Right, let's go. That's the only one who can fire me. If he hasn't done it in 5 years, I'm here for life. Pretty much, yeah. I know Platt's mentality very, very well. And, he hasn't been kicked out, so he's doing all right. He wouldn't be there if I thought he was going to be kicked. Whoa, we got... What do we got? Is it Windy Bollocks or Waterboy? Waterboy, isn't it? Yes, it is. To this day, Zai's never actually drank hot coffee. This is true. Look at my health. Let's take it. Didn't even hurt! Iron Natural Transformation is the only one I've got yet. I've had all 3 visions today. Run ended with no transformation versus. Dude, I did it on live stream as well. Had all of them and it didn't fucking land. Ask me about car body parts. Gotcha. Most mass production cars I can build the outer body with my eyes closed, but I can't seem to remember the level up my mount, so learning the skills from is a stretch. Fair enough. How's our ninjas? Elvin! How you doing? Welcome to the stream. All the ninjas that have just come in, especially Elvin. Have one of these. Please don't build this as I'm intrigued. So, again, technically this is the Lazy Bones build. However, I have adapted it, and I can't give you any spoilers outside of what I said at the beginning of the stream. So you'll have to rewind and go to that if you're interested, or watch it after the stream is finished. I'm not giving any more spoilers until the video comes out. You will see stuff. You'll probably be smart and figure it out, but I'm not going to tell you all the stuff and things. So you do Duros in Arc 29. Yes, I did see all the things. The thing is, some of the arcs are going to be fucking insane. Over time, though, that is going to dramatically be altered. Over 2 different things to consider. One, the way that the Endless Archive grows as content, because it will inevitably change. And 2, well, that one may be legit. There are hacks at the moment that people have been taking advantage of. So, not all of them are as good as they seem. However, some definitely are, and they're fucking insane. What that also means is they had no fucking sleep at all. Or someone just rubber banded overnight. Thanks, mate. No worries. Mike's got the link for you. There you go. Thank you very much. Marauders are the most fun. Marauders can fuck off. Llama, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Shout for Llama in the chat, please. If you haven't followed Llama already, you're doing something seriously fucking wrong. Go fix it. Yes, you need a mace to heal with. What? All the best ones are here. What the fuck happened? Read that already. Caught up with that. Excellent. At least after the Patreon 2-day sneak peek is done and it hasn't been posted here. Correct. So something to consider, by the way. I did say this earlier. Patreon is there as a platform that you can take advantage of. There's lots of different perks. One-to-one sessions, stream takeovers, early access to build videos, and access to information about build videos that aren't out yet before their early access. Lots of different things. But above all, obviously, the Patreon private Discord. Do not, I repeat, do not join Patreon today. Today is the last day of the month. If you join on the last day of the month, you'll be charged twice because it charges per calendar month. Whatever date you join, it charges per calendar month. So I would highly encourage you, if you are going to join, do it when the 1st ticks over in your country. So whenever it says the 1st of the month on your calendar, that's when it's safe to do so, and then onwards. But if you do, see you there. Fucking McForearms gets you every time. Dude, he's a fucking asshole. Miss Brick, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Extra stamina recovery. Oh my god, are we really getting pen again? You're fucking mad. I have tripled... No, not tripled. I have times my pen by a fuck ton. Look at this. 112% increased penetration. What? I have low pen anyway. Oh, I forgot to loot the thing. As if we got the same arena. I'll take that. That's rare. Big bones. Good on yourself. Finna starting supper even. Fuck, I nearly read that wrong. Not too bad. Fucking busy today. Busy yesterday. Yesterday was insane. I did speak about it at the beginning of the stream, so if anyone was missing that stuff about the F1 factory, the Mercedes AMG F1 fucking HQ. If you missed any information on that, I went. Yes, I was invited. It was mega. It's at the beginning of the stream. So if you're on YouTube now, you can rewind it or watch it later. If you're on Twitch, you can catch the VOD afterwards. I gave brief spoilers. Hot coffee is an urban legend. It fucking is. It comes out hot, but it never goes in hot. true. Too busy doing other things. Other stuff and things. Why didn't it work? Class embodiment. Yes. I'm getting some really shit perks, apart from the fact I've stacked 3 pen bonuses. That could have been 3 focused efforts, but no. You're Xynode, you're not allowed nice things on stream. You have to suffer, and then when you get off stream and go in there again, because you're addicted like crack to the Endless Archive, you'll get all the good things, and then you can tell people about it, and they go, no, you're a fucking liar. I haven't seen it. Because you know, if it happens in your real life, and nobody else sees it on record, it didn't happen. Is this a new bits goal? Not going for 2 million. Am I fuck going for 2 million? Dude, I didn't expect the 1 million to happen. Fucking hell. I'm absolutely fucking hyped to the fact that it happened. Definitely not test and fate again. Your logs, bro. You mean those rigged things that people only upload when they get a good one? Okay. What do you know? Oh, I was the guinea pig at Zos when they first announced it, when you didn't know about it. That's how. Oh, dear. Perks, bro. Yes, correct. Pro coffee tips. Start with a cold coffee and then it will get warm. Ooh, I like your thinking there. Very scientific tipper. And correct. It will be warmer than the cold. Show me your rest of stuff. Unless the room is cold, in which case maybe not. Or a noise. Show me your rest of stuff. Dude, I still can't get over that. That was fucking insane. Some people might not know about that. Some people might. I don't even remember what the video was called. It is on YouTube somewhere. Someone got really abusive to another player and said, prove that you're a healer by showing the rest of stuff. Great. We've got a bug. This one can be fixed by leaving the area. Greg, I need you to travel out to a random way shrine of your choice, and we can both go back in. But you need to be out of combat. Oh, no. You just already ran off, even though I'm not in the room. Brilliant. He's paying no attention, people. He panics. And his brain switches off when he panics, and he'll hear me after it's all over. That was a Frostvault one on your stream. It was Frostvault. Yes, correct. You're going to have to do the goat thing on your own. Typical of the science facts, right? That's why we need to broadcast our lives at all times to prove everything to everyone. Yes, even that one person that won't support you, doesn't want to support you, won't follow you, just wants to give you shit. That one, you definitely have to prove everything to, or else they won't believe you. Dead so screwed. Greg, how? I have no questions for you. No questions. I need to jump off the thing. You might have just fucked it. Am I out of combat yet? No. The only way to fix this is to actually travel out. But if you are dead and stuck in combat, you're fucked. So, we're going to have to do it the old-fashioned way. Both close the game. If you're not in combat and you're stuck up there with the boss in a different transformation and you're both done, if you both travel to a way shrine outside the arena and then go back in again, you're fine. In a Sarkon, I died to a Stormbiggin. I've never died to him. That's how I knew my Necro needed to rework my Necro. Fair enough. I mean, that's the thing. The game is designed with so many billions of possibilities for you to explore, yet the stupid people that you don't like and they don't like you have always convinced individuals that you must do this or else. Then the Endless Archive comes out and they're like, ooh, maybe I can try something different because this seems cool. No fucking shit. It's always been cool. Those same people, by the way, while they would mildly argue, yeah, well, this is just about Endless Archive. No, 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 no. Those people are putting the builds together for the Endless Archive and going, I wonder how this will work in a dungeon. So what they're doing is the thing you did all along, but it's their idea. 2 words for those people. Get fucked. You give people shit all the time for trying their own stuff, but because you said it, it's okay. Theory crafting. I fucking hate that term. You get nothing from theory apart from thinking. You have to do the practical. I'm going to hand this in, though, because my quest is done. You need to test. If you do not test, you do not have results. You don't get to say that you do. Because if you say that you know the outcome, even though you haven't tried it, you're technically a liar. Because you're one of those prove it bro videos, prove it bro dudes that won't prove anything. Got told today that you can't use 1-bar builds in veteran trials. Which magical reindeer with an upside down canoe on their left foot decided to tell you that? Because they're so full of shit. I wonder if they know how full of shit they are. I bet they never go in the bathroom. I bet they can't. I bet they never go in the bathroom. Every time they go in there, they go outside and wait. We went outside for? Every time I go in there, there's that geezer looking at me in the mirror. I've got to wait till he's finished. Those people. Fucking dum-dums. To make a build, start with elegant, and then you need 622 other sets. Correct. Oh dear. Ninjas use 1-bar builds in vet trials on a weekly basis on Xbox NA. We use it in VCR, no problem. They do, and they clear the shit too. Oh yeah, but if you want to try, yes, they do that too. And as they get better, they'll do that too. And that other thing that you think people can't do. They forget their skill level is a contributor, and coordination also. People put too much emphasis on the fucking builds and not enough on the player's ability. And most people that put emphasis on a build rather than a player's ability actually play quite shit. They can hit the dummy really well because they copy a combo that is written down on a piece of paper and eventually get it right. Well done. That's as useful as reading a word correctly. You're eventually going to get it right. But being capable in content is a completely different thing. I do my trials with my lazy sork, as you should. If you like using it, use it. Or if your group is designed to play a certain way and that is their rule, then use it or don't use it. But they do work because they're designed to. That's the thing about design. Once it's been designed and then tested, if it functions, it can then be used. Bars are fine. People need to chill. They don't even need to chill. They just need to shut the fuck up. Fucking idiots. Blasted from my trial at Easy Bar and complimented thanks to the builds. You are welcome. But bear in mind, your ability did more than me offering you the build in the first place. All I offered you was a choice of play styles. You're the one that played it. Question 1-bar build. How are you managing to bar switch and cloud rest on a 1-bar build? Does this change the mechanic? So, yes and no. So, you can't bar swap. So, that's the first question out of the way. The second part, did they change the mechanic? Not quite. They made it so that 1-bar builds, if they didn't have a weapon on the back bar, obviously, had to take on the mechanic. They had to take on the mechanic. So, they allowed it to hit you still. Because people were cheating it. They were just being werewolves or whatever and just avoiding it. So what they did is they made sure you take it. But what they've done is they've made it so it is capable of being mitigated. You can damage shield and you can out heal it. Before it was very, 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 very aggressive. Now it still is, but it's much easier to manage if you build for some form of mitigation. I tested it on the live server myself with a few people from the ninjas communities. And basically what I did is on the didn't know about the bug, sorry. It's fine, Greg, you just slow down a bit. I put the lazy sork in there with a tank, a healer, and another lazy sork. So, first of all, I told the tank to damage shield me and the healer to heal me. Piece of piss. Really fucking easy. Then I told the healer and the tank, who both had the lightning mechanic, to stack on me and not do a fucking thing. Lethal Rush into Anime, thank you very much. Rush into Anime 5. Legendary name. Thank you very much for the gifted subs. Massively appreciated. Bit and cake in the chat. If you received a gifted sub from one of the gifters, make sure you say thank you in the chat to the gifter. It's important that you say thank you. We do have a Dragonborn, then I'm going to explain stuff and things. Thank you very much. You know the rules. People to fight starting again from scratch. If you kill the Dragonborn, you'll take their place to stream. I have to kill you instead. Right. So, the second test was I told the tank and the healer to stack on me really fucking hard with both lightning mechanics. I literally just stood there. Now imagine this is my damage shield, okay? That's my damage shield. All I did was stood there, damage shield, damage shield, damage shield, my own shield, and spammed it. No heals, no crit surge, heals from damage, nothing. I just stood there and stacked shields with 2 lightning mechanics on top of me in vet. They died. I didn't. I said do nothing. The tank and the healer died. I didn't take any damage. You can use your own damage shield to protect yourself against 2 of them. So a fully coordinated group can easily shield and heal the group. So they did change it so that it was mildly less aggressive, so that if you did choose to play that way, you could still take on the mechanic. No problem, man. You deserve it, and you helped me a lot with getting into ESO, the builds, mechanics, and tips, etc. You're absolutely mega. Thank you very much. Bollocks, I read that and went backwards again. Kind of virtuals and 1-bar builds, I guess. Fast +2 didn't happen in the ninjas. Exactly. How do you become part of the Ninja Discord, if I am asking that right? So, basically, Patreon has a perk on it where you get access to the private Discord. Private, yes. Greg, now we get to do the thing properly. I'm not going to aggro these. But I wouldn't encourage you to join Patreon today. If you are going to join, do it after the first of the month ticks
I
over
love
in your
weddings.
country.
Drinks all around.
Because they charge once per calendar month, and we're currently on the last day of it. Can't wait to end this archive. My character's almost finished. Nice. So bear in mind, there are lots of different perks on Patreon. Some are really, really cheap. Some are really, really fucking expensive. But every single one of them will give you basic access to the Patreon Discord. There's a private channel on purpose, and it is a way to promote, support the channel. Yes. But the higher the perk, the more perks you get, including the ones below. The first one is basic access to the channels. The second one is that and early access to build videos, so 2 days earlier than everybody else. The next one up is Secret Ninja Discord. That is other channels that other people can't see. There's a sweet roll in the fucking wall. And then it goes into one-to-ones and takeovers and stuff like that. There's loads of shit. We might have a problem here. We'll have to wait for it to despawn and then get a new one because there's a fucking sweet roll in the wall. So unless you can eat through rock, that's staying there. You can also join Ninja's Cakes Guild in-game and join their Discord. Matt, I do not promote that. I do not. So you are wrong. The guilds on Patreon... Sorry, that's wrong. The guilds in-game are free, open guilds for anyone in the community that wants to play with other people of like-minded fucking minds. Everyone is welcome in them. They are fuck all to do with my Discord, and I am not affiliated with any Discord attached to them. So that is inaccurate. I will not be held responsible for anything that happens inside fan-made Discords, whether they are inside my guilds or not. That confused someone in the past because they decided to not listen to me. I have one Discord. One. And that is the Patreon one. Anyone that claims that I am in charge of or affiliated with any others, whether I am seen in there or not, is wrong. Zai's the goat. I am a goat at the moment. We've got to wait for this fucking sweet roll to disappear. Hopefully it'll despawn because it's stuck. We might just have to die, dude, and just fuck off the secret. Oh, there's another one. Let's come back. Never mind. Discords that may or may not exist in the Ninja Cakes on any server are personal Discords that are not official and not affiliated with Patreon. 100% accurate. So telling people to go there instead will not get them any benefit towards anything that I offer because I'm not part of it. Oh, shit. So your guilds are public. My guilds are public, yes. Do you have a PC and a guild? I have a guild on every single server. A couple of the guild finders have fell off, so if they have and you can't find it, obviously, in-game mail Mike Macon, and he'll get you in as soon as he can. Unlurk, I know a thing about Lazy Stalk and Trials, can attest to work in 10 out of 10, would recommend. Yeah, of course you will, because you got trifectas with a fucker. Goated gameplay, right? So I'm already part of 5 guilds, also play on PS5 NA, so NA's got one as well. Every server, like I said, every server including that one. But you don't have to, it's up to you. If you want them, have them. If you don't want them, don't have them. You can still play with ninjas, you just won't be able to be in the same guild as them. Unless maybe they're in one that you're in anyway. Trevelyan, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, people have confused that in the past. Because I'd been invited to a trial a long time ago with some of the ninjas. They had their own guild, their own group, whatever, and they had their own Discord. Because people do. And someone was like, well, I saw you in there. Okay, Stalker. Well, that means you're affiliated with it. That's yours. It's not mine. I was invited to a fucking trial. They need it for comms. So fuck off, you nosy bastard. But, yeah, to save any confusion, on live, on camera, on microphone, I am affiliated and in control of one Discord. And that is my own personal Patreon Discord for this channel. That has nothing to do with the guilds. There might be some crossovers. People there might be there too. But I have one Discord, so don't listen to anyone trying to tell you any different. That gets really confusing if people start shouting about where they do and don't see you. I'm so close to the ending title. Just need to kill one arc boss. So, while Matt is encouraging the correct thing, technically misworded. What he means is you can talk to other ninjas in the guilds too. Good evening, Zai. Has your day been good? My day has been very tiring. Yesterday was exhausting, but also very good. Because I went to do the stuff in Things, Aldrin. If you haven't seen social media already, I went to Mercedes AMG F1 factory and esports center. It's fucking insane. But more about that at the beginning of the stream. You have to rewind it. Otherwise, we just repeat the same thing all day. But yes, it was fucking amazing. Look at the cushion. Look at the cushion. Look at it. Look. Get one. Visions. Come on! I mean, that's good. It's a pet buff, but where's my focused efforts? What's your in-game tag? Can't find you in the game. Mike Macon's name in-game is Mike Macon. It's exactly the same, except it's all one word. Stereo, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Dawn, thank you for the link. Skelly. That was ridiculous. I need focused efforts so we can demonstrate it, but every time I want it, I don't get it. So if I'm solo, I'll get it first arc. In fact, the other day, I had Ferocious Support, the heavy attack bonus, and 3 stacks of focused effort on this fucking character before the end of the first arc. I could not fucking believe it. Off stream. Yeah, that meant this. That swipe just deleted rooms. Why? Because it's got hemorrhage effect on it with Mangle. Like Macon, like bacon, I'm a poet and I didn't know it. This is true, Matt. This is exactly what you are. Don't believe those things that one guy said. Have fun, Zion Ninjas. Catch you next time. See that, dude? Thank you for watching. Bit and cake in the chat for anyone who enters or leaves the stream. Mathematics is timed out for 1 whole second. I mentioned I was using your cleric build and some boy, the commentary I got all sorts of number crunching and not effective this and not useful that and why the armor and we have better suggestions if you want them. You didn't want a better suggestion. You looked for a suggestion and you found the one you liked. If you wanted one, I'm sure you could find one all by yourself. There it is. Not effective, isn't it? The point and design of it was to be very strong and heal and to apply damage debuffs. That's exactly what it does. I think people need to look up the word effective and understand what it means in the actual correct scenarios that it needs to be applied in. Because that build to be effective needs to do just that. It's subjective. The word is subjective to the subject matter. Funny that. And the purpose for the end goal. Which consumable verse do you use? The damage one most of the time, unless it's a marauder. In which case, if I've got a tank, I'll probably just do a damagey one. But if not, I'll go for a defensive. And it's random anyway, so I'm like, shit. So here's a tip for the consumables, okay? Every single cycle has 3 waves, essentially, or 3 rounds. So you have 2 rounds and a boss, so 3. You can use a consumable once every 3 rounds. 2 rounds and a boss. So what I do is I hold on to it. I do not use it. Until a marauder appears. If a marauder appears, I make a choice. Utility, defense, or damage. If a marauder doesn't appear by the boss round, I'll use it on the boss round. So save it, save it, save it. And if you don't get marauder that cycle, you know what to do. Why is this not active yet? Oh, it is. I need that. Cleric lets you stand in stupid and get no more slap on the wrist. Cleric is mega. Yes, it is. The cleric has been used on stream in several different scenarios. People don't fucking die. That thing will allow you to stand in stupid. We actually stacked Hiss Keeper and cleric combined. Bear in mind, they are both very different on purpose because their buffs and debuffs and bonuses and shit do stack. So one offers basically infinite damage shields and the other one applies fuck tons of resistances. Well, they both apply different unique buffs and bonuses. We stacked them both and you could stand in absolute stupid. Absolute fucking madness. Oh shit. Ben was with us when we had the cleric in Dread Cellar. And you know fucking McForearms when he does his spin and tornadoes and stuff and he does that big spread AoE that pops and you can dodge roll or block it? Stood there with his hands up on a DPS, took no fucking damage. Nothing. It was insane. It adds so much more room for error. Live is my motto. I just politely declined the info and moved on. Yeah, the problem is, dude, you politely answered, which is fine, but they aggressively tried to explain you because they found it really personal that you didn't do as they wanted. People don't like Zai's builds, but I do, so I'm going to use it. That's fine. If people don't like something, they don't have to like it. It's not, it doesn't make you a bad person to dislike something. What makes you a shit person is if you try to force feed your way or no way down people's throats with else attached to it. Like, they're gonna not involve you, or they're gonna tell people that you're this, that, or the other. People deliberately trying to be malicious towards you and your experiences just because you decide to not take on their information. If people don't want to watch my channel, they don't have to. There's plenty of choices out there. Watch what you like. Watch what suits you. You might watch something that I absolutely fucking hate. What business is it of mine? I don't give a fuck. It's up to you. I'm not going to sit there and babysit you through your choices. Do what you like. But if you want some stuff and factual information and all the rest of it, there's a channel full of it here. Up to you. There's no, if you don't do this, you won't do that, and you won't get your content done, or blah, 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 blah. I never fucking say that to people. You won't get your content done if you don't use that build. What a crock of shit. They just don't think your build was the best option. Dude, there's no best in ESO, so they should stop chasing a golden goose. I choose not to bother engaging with. Yeah, it's okay. So what out of the was it 68-digit number of choices there are is best out of their experienced, you know, fucking. That is actually it. Out of their experience, what is their experience in that? What have they tested? Out of this 68-digit number that there is for how many choices there are, how many of them did they try and how many of them didn't they try in order to still not determine the best because they haven't tried them all? Oops. Be careful, Zoe. You sound like a logical person. Yeah, they're dangerous. They get told off on the internet for being correct. Can confirm this channel is full of it. I didn't bother to try and find out. I thanked them for their opinion and left the channel. Fair. Imagine that, getting fucking witch hunted straight away. Like, hey, I like using this thing. Well, you're not allowed to. Sorry, mum. Knob. The general consensus is. But shit. How can people mindlessly have the same discussions every single day about shit they know nothing about and still claim to be right? Crazy. If you found what works for you, fantastic. Use it. Equally, if someone else has found what works for them, they can use it. Everyone's happy. Some people like to be unhappy. More healing done. Damage over time stacks. I don't need that to increase. It's a bit shit, really. That's not even going to add an extra second to the dots that I do have. So what's the fucking point? I've got shit. I keep getting recommended to your builds. I was running easy sort when I said it. Nice. Viv, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. New to the channel, do you have any up-to-date Stam Arcanist build? Put BFG in the chat. There is going to be another one soon, but that one works fine. Some people like to piss on other people's chips. They do. This is true. The problem is they don't even know they're doing it, which is quite bad. Got over some sort of piece of add-on, crack DPS to other stats while running content, analyze effect. I love those backseat analysts. The ones that sit there with spreadsheets and go, look, I did numbers and things. You don't even know what they fucking mean. And you obviously know that the people you're talking to don't know what they mean. So you're just defaulting someone's stupidity to your fact. Shut up. I can't stand that. I really can't. Spreadsheet wankers. Well, technically, bollocks. Deal with it in real scenarios rather than just rigging the fuck out of it and saying this is best. And besides which, most of the time someone shouts this is best while doing any form of comparison, which by the way barely happens. Most people don't compare, they just show their working on their setup. They don't compare the two. If they do compare the two, they sabotage the other one to make it look bad. So they can go, well, see, actually this one did worse. There was a video like that before about a build that people couldn't get away from, and instead of saying, oh shit, let's build to try and counter it, they just went, don't use this as shit. Yes, because getting hit from 52 meters away that can't be countered is definitely shit. Oops. Logs, ESO log. I've been over that already. Fuck logs. They can be manipulated. And an easy way to manipulate anything like that is to only show the good stuff. Always recommend your builds to friends. I've always had fun using them. Thank you very much. Again, you don't have to, but I appreciate if you do. And I'll reiterate what I said earlier. Nobody has to use my stuff. But trying to insult the streamer's intelligence or the content creator's intelligence by shouting, I know best. This is useless. Do you know the definition of the word useless? Because when several thousand people come to me and they say, oh my god, I got my completion done thanks to this guide, thank you so much, you have just completely smashed the definition of useless out of the window. It had a use. Amber, thank you very much indeed for the sub. Beer and cake in the chat. How long have you been here for? 28 months. Oh my god. Did you bring a resto staff? Much appreciated. Honestly, couldn't tell you, Matt. Didn't stand around just playing this game for enjoyment out of it. And thus far, I have success with builds and tried Osiris so much. So I'm good. Thanks, though. Yeah, he's being facetious, dude. He's just having fun with you. Asterio. He knows. It's true, though. I mean, people fight for balance, and then you give them... See, this is always the thing in any aspect of life, right? And we're not going to go political with it because we don't do politics on streams because adults can't handle politics, right? They can't. Two people that have a different opinion instantly turn into fucking babies. They can't help it. So we don't do that on stream. But in life, if you give someone a fact, someone will argue the toss about it, not with a counterfact, but with dismissive, babyish type tantrum behaviors to make them louder than you so you shut up. That's all that is. I got Spirit Slayer and Flawless Conqueror on Easy Sorg. Fuck the haters, keep doing what you're doing, Zai. Ghetto, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I like Lazy Sorg, it's really good. Thank you very much. Again, I equally appreciate the fact that some people like the stuff and some people don't like the stuff. You're not a hater for disliking some of the content. If it's not for you, it's not for you. Much like some food isn't for some people. It doesn't mean it's not for somebody else. It's absolutely fine. But actively going out and maliciously trying to sabotage things just because you're inadequate enough to fucking want to destroy someone else's work, that's dumb. And that holds a different fucking agenda to it. Completely different. That's not the same as, hey, let's passionately talk about the things we like and dislike. That's control. And it's not just builds, it's just life in general. People like to do that. People like to dictate. And people like to control. It's just humans. Just that some humans are shit and some humans aren't. Way steady. People like to bullshit as well. People like to read stuff on the internet and then read it back to somebody else, but like it's their own words. They don't. It's very rare that you'll find someone that will find something useful on the internet and they reference where it came from. It's very rare for them to go, hey, did you know I was looking up this thing the other day and it said that statement there, or anything even close to it, even paraphrased, is rare. Most people that do that, or that talk about stuff that they found, generally say, did you know, and then act like a smart ass. It's really rare to give credit where it's due. With a side of Kraken. Who's got Kraken? Always keep a glove box, and just in case. You got Kraken in the glove box. Are you allowed? I'll have it. If it's the internet, it must be true. Abraham Lincoln. Correct. He definitely said that. Thanks again, Zai. A good time. I have to go eat. Zach, thank you for joining. Much appreciated. There's like the term toxic as well. I mean, it does have a definition. It does mean something on the internet, even though it's kind of a Urban Dictionary type thing, because it's been... It wasn't that word in the first place. It meant something that would kill you, basically. But on an online version of it, we know what it means. And so do the people that are. The trouble is, if you conflict with the beliefs of a toxic person, you're toxic, gaslit as fuck, for disagreeing with something that they deem good. Work that one out. Backwards as fuck. The term is used heavily in gaslit context now, rather than what it should be used for. So words like that, over a very short period of time, lose their meaning. Because the person saying it is manipulating its meaning. It's funny how, it's ironic even, how people that use certain rules to define, certain words to define things, are literally doing what they say they don't like. Just wanted to say you had a sufficient experience to trust you and your experience, and that's, I will trust your build. Thank you very much. Again, if you don't like any of them, you don't have to. I'm not offended by people not liking stuff. Oh, that's not for me. Okay, fair enough. And that's not a dismissive, you're punished now, I don't like you, fair enough. That's legit as it is. If someone says, hey, I tried that build, it's not for me. Fair enough. I was honest. That's as honest as someone saying, it is for me. Two sides of the coin, like balance. But people try to tip the balance. Didn't know about the bug, sorry. No, you're good. So that was what I was trying to say earlier. We want balance. So they alter things to make the balance. Oh my god, you nerfed my build. First of all, they didn't even know you existed, so how did it affect your stuff? Secondly, you wanted balance. You got fair and square balance, and now it's not fair because it affects you. I don't think you know what balance means. They even delivered that in a movie, right? They delivered that in a movie. Psychotic as fuck, yes. But Thanos, okay? He wanted balance. And the way to get balance was not a good way, but he wanted that. Right? Imagine. You don't have to like the outcome. You just have to get the outcome. And that's when it becomes very, very subjective. When someone sits there and goes, yeah, well, I want balance, but I don't want it to affect me. Well, then you don't want balance. You're wishing for something that you don't actually wish for. I want it this way unless it affects me, in which case it's not fair. Bingo. However, Thanos was willing to lose everything. Is he a bad guy? Yes. Is he crazy as fuck? Yes. Did he murder half the universe? Technically, yes. But did he do the thing to get the thing? Yes, he did.
My friend says you shouldn't have done.
Look at pillar changes. Yeah, you got it. If something doesn't make sense, I'll fucking say so. I'll literally say so, and I'll say why. But just because it affects me negatively doesn't make it unfair. It might be very fair to everyone. It just sucks for me. That's my problem. What about talking to people, someone an almost identical gamer tag as me, cursed an absolute poop storm on Xbox EU. I almost got kicked from a guild in dungeons for about 3 months as hell. It's shit. People are shit. Lady Belaine is tough fight in Arc 3. She's a tough fight full stop. There are people in Arc 1 that will struggle with her. She's fucking horrible. Unless you get lucky with your perks early on. If you're an inexperienced player, she'll delete you all day. She'll delete all your lives. Or you could get a mud crab. You never know. I didn't like your Malcolm build. I loved it. Thank you very much. Was absent for a bit there. Sure I missed a lot, but I'm back now. Awesome. Welcome back. Good thing about VODs is you can rewatch it whenever you want. Oh my god, we've got a Lamia. I'm not even going to use a verse. Fuck it, we don't need one. Oh, I've got the winds. I didn't even realize. I picked them on purpose and forgot I had them. Everyone who kills me is cheating and serious. Oh my god. Why don't they balance PvP? What you mean is you don't like getting killed. Well, no, technically... Oh, fuck off for that technically shit. We all know that there's going to be issues in online games. There always will be. There's always going to be unbalance in some way or another because you can never balance something which is based on the foundation of choice. If there are billions and billions and billions of choices, there is probably going to be something that you find out or someone else finds out that nobody else fucking thunk of. Yes, that was a funny way of saying think of on purpose before anyone goes, that's not how you say it. But as soon as someone is offered a change that makes sense, they're like, well, that's not fair. I die now. Maybe you were the problem. Maybe you were too OP because the stuff that worked in your favor was not intended. That is very situational and very subjective, but you hopefully understand what I mean. You've heard those. Have to go back, had to go right when you started talking about the scythe scaling off of health. You missed a lot then. I think you had a meltdown. Information overload. Where's the fucking Marauder? We should have had one by now. Oh, the ulti is mine. Trust the guy because he does the work and doesn't bullshit. He never made a claim about a build that couldn't personally replicate and benefit from. Thank you very much. That is the intention. What's the point in delivering content that's not real? Even stupid people will figure out that's wrong. And it'll bite you in the ass later. Watch any of my previous videos. Any of them. There's over 1,000. I think there's 1,400. There's nothing I said in any of them that isn't true. Could there be a couple of mistakes in there? Probably. Is anything untrue? No. All statements were fact. And I know that they're going to be archived forever. So why do I want anyone to go back on bullshit and put that in my face and go, haha, you're full of shit? That would be dumb, wouldn't it? And anything like that could be backed up with changes anyway. So the soft one thing, that was bullshit. Now it's real, but then that was bollocks. That was not a real thing. People kept claiming this, that, and the other, and I proved otherwise. Zos changed that, and now we do have it. So that is a different thing. Kids are playing Sea of Thieves, running a Reaper flag, and they got their end handed to them. They started cursing the guy out so much their dad could be heard yelling, turn it off, you're done. Wow! Imagine that. Imagine getting mad for losing in a game. I get frustration. I understand that. There's nothing more frustrating than losing when you're trying really hard to win. But if you lose fair and square, there's nothing you can do about it. Can't blame them. Wow. Alvin just dropped 10,000 bits on the stream and took the fucking Dragonborn. Let's go. We have a new bits goal, people. We have a new bits goal today. Back to normal. 10,000 bits. It's on 151% in today. What the shit, dude? Beer and cake in the chat. Elvin has spent a massive amount of money on the channel, by the way. And he's still got some left. I don't know how. But thank you very, very much. You are a legend. The only game you're allowed to get mad on for losing is FIFA. That game is quite literally scripted with proof. Dude, fuck FIFA. You know, Bill got nerfed, crybabies. Dude, here's the thing, right? The game is designed to give you choices. If you try to force a community into believing there's only one way to play, Zos is going to nuke the fuck out of that because it deletes the intention of their game. So, try lots of things out. Consider the options. Because otherwise, if you force everyone to use the same thing or nothing, that's going. Was it? Oh, shit. You know when you lean on the arm of your chair and you slip? That was nearly face plant to the desk. I do that a lot. Fuck, that was close. On stream as well. So I would say I'll use your builds and mechanics videos for a while. Using these builds, I've been involved in doing vet trials with and without ninjas. With ninjas, and I never thought I would. We'll continue to use these and watch the videos. And anyone out there and a girl that doesn't like it can get bent. You're amazing. Vaderog, that was mega. Thank you very much indeed. Massively appreciated. Remember, people, while I do fully appreciate that people use the stuff and watch the stuff, you are not by any way, shape, or form forced to use any of it. You don't have to. You can watch my channel for the last 6 years and never use a single fucking build if you want. Doesn't matter to me. If you don't want to use stuff, it's absolutely fine. But if you do and you like the stuff, massively appreciated. And if you don't like the stuff but still appreciate the channel, also appreciated. That's awesome. Congrats. Like, that's fucking nuts, dude. That's you and a tank. Yes, it is. Someone can be equally as respectful and not like your stuff. It's very easy to do. It's just that clubs make things a little different. Martial damage over time effects improved or more stamina. More stamina. Most of my builds are side builds and then some that I try to make myself. Believe it or not, side builds outperform mine. I use every single build Zai has. I love every single one of them. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Again, I appreciate support in any form. That be using the builds or just watching. Just watching is fine. Maybe it's entertaining for you, but you don't want to do any of it. Which is also okay. Lots of people watch cooking shows and never fucking cook. That's fine. Maybe you just like to watch it. But the biggest tip for anyone out there that does find something on the internet that they don't like, just don't watch it again. You don't have to invest loads and loads of time hating shit. It's just not for you. I'll be dead. Woohoo! Have a heal. We've got War Boy again. Water Boy! Yeah, he's got water mechanics. Watch for the info and... Aw, man! I can't see it. Someone needs to bump the chat up. Die. Actually pretty funny. Thank you very much. Funny looking. I watch the info and the humor. You're a funny fellow. Thank you very much. I'm sometimes a little bit sarcastic. That's not how I actually say it, by the way, before anyone at the back wonders. Thank you, Mike. I can see the things now. YouTube has a habit of putting kind of an emote clicky on the right-hand side to get the audience engaging, even though I'm already talking. And it gets in the way of the message, so the mods sometimes have to bump it. You can just lurk here and watch as I cultural appropriation. Oh, that was fucking hilarious, dude. That desperate twat. For those that don't know, not like I have to fucking announce it or anything, but I had fucking braids for like 20 years. I cut them off a few months ago for multiple different reasons. Money, maintenance, can't be fucked with it, all the rest of it. First time I cut them in fucking years. And some shit canoe decided to just join the channel and go, why are you culturally appropriating black people with your braids? Like, you stupid motherfucker, I'm mixed race. Oh, that was exhausting. Not to mention, why can't you have braids anyway? They're Victorians, Elizabethans, Vikings, had them for fucking years. Dickheads. Couldn't believe it. That left. That's a meme as well on the channel. That, elegant, and where's your resto staff? Also, did you know the Jubilee event extended? They're like, oh, you don't look it to me. What are you, fucking ethnicity, please? Light, not white. Mum is. Dad isn't. Legit, that guy claims Zai isn't British. He's just acting, and his accent isn't even British. Oh, God. Do you know what a British accent is? No, neither do we. Do you know how many fucking accents there are in the UK? Your braids rocked, I remember them. You should remember them. I only got rid of them 2 months ago. Honestly, they still feels weird not having them, but it's so much less stress. Because I don't have to keep getting it done all the time. I don't have to fuck around with it. I don't have to wear a do-rag to sleep like I have for the last 20 fucking years. Unless I wanted to wave it, which I can't be fucked to do either. So I got uncomfortably comfortable with cutting it off. Like 30 or 50 accents in the UK. Dude, there's like 30 or 50 accents in Norwich alone. There's fucking tons. Much like the US, you could have generalized accents, but none of them are exactly as they should be because they're mixed in with lots of different other accents. It depends on who you hang around with and who you talk to on a regular basis, especially online. Every time you go out of it, you have to redo them. Yeah, all the time. I mean, when you're on TV all the time as well, you have to get them redone more regularly than most people because when I wasn't doing this for a living, I could probably keep them in for like a month or so and it'll be fine. No one around me would know that they're messy, even though to me they're fluffy as fuck. But on stream, you can see it growing out. So I got it done very, very, very regular. And it's just a chore. Extended Jubilee event, indeed. Fucking did. Your brother's so comfortable to me and you explain them in such a way that I can truly understand what you are doing with them. Thanks for that. You are welcome, Vader. Little Zai, a little. Wish Josh with your personality all day long. Thank you. Love the lazy talk, no pets, bliss, deafum. Dude, lots of people say that. And that's the funny thing, right? Easy Sork was made with no pet until we got beat down, nice. Until a certain point where I offered it as an option because they just made the fucking booby bird just way too fucking strong. Again, an option. But I understood that the vast majority of players fucking hated pets. They get in the way, they don't like them, they don't know how to control them. Fuck them. Just, they hated them. It's like, you know what? Here's one with no pets. And then you get people in the comments like, oh my god, Sork with no pets, what a noob. Like, dude, you came to a video that deliberately has the thing you don't want. Why are you still here? The people that do want it are here. Fucking internet is full of shit. You can't please everyone, especially the people that don't want to be pleased by you. So don't bother. Going to come in with one bar necro build, or is this basically the lazy Sork build? There is already a 1 bar necro build. The Lazy Bones. This is an adapted version for the Endless Archive with no spoilers. The video's coming. I'm deliberately showing what I want to show without context. Although I did briefly go over a slight stat lesson at the beginning of the stream. So if you can rewind it on YouTube, you can watch that. If not, watch it afterwards. Ooh. Increases critical damage with mastered damage attack. See, this is a difficult one. Because I kind of want that. For a reason that I'm not going to tell you. But I will in a minute. But I'm not going to tell you, but I might. But that boosts the bleed and the bleeds that I'm already doing. So I'm going to have to take that. But I want that. It's not a poison glyph. I stacked 4 of those the other day. And I was fucking immortal. That will be in the video. You might spot it today. You might not. You might figure it out all by yourself, but I'm not going to confirm or deny it. Except if I have to charge my weapon up, in which case look very, very closely. I'll just do the be right back screen. If you travel 3 minutes down the road in the UK, you will hear a different accent. You fucking will. Did you hear a different accent outside my house? True about an American accent, so they stated in the EU account. I started an EU account a few months ago and got in a trial with the guild. I was like, wow, you're a bunch of different accents in the UK. Yeah, tons of them, dude. And even here, it depends on where you live. Like, I've been brought up in a city, basically. So it's a very different accent, city center-wise, versus slightly outside the city center, and even further afield, out in the country. There's very different accents, and some of those mix in together, so they get very jumbled up. And then you've got people from all over the place coming here as well that end up either staying or leaving. Then you talk to loads of different people with different accents. Then yours ends up mixed up to fuck. Then obvious access to online, where everyone's talking to everyone regardless of the country they live in, so they pick up their habits as words are hard. Their habits as well. And it's just, no one really has, unless you're a bit older and you have never moved from where you are, nobody really has a solid accent anymore. You can probably pick up some of their stuff as to where they're from, generalize over it, but there's going to be something of somewhere else in everyone. So happy I have my new PC set up correctly, downloading ESO will be fun. Good. Oh, Exsanguinate is brilliant. Even if you think that your accent is thick as fuck for where you're from, and I don't mean stupid, I just mean really strong. I can guarantee if you've played online with anyone for one day, you've picked up a word you wouldn't normally use. I have so many accents, my girlfriend makes fun of me and calls me a chameleon. That is a real thing as well, because some people, myself included, can pick up things very, very quickly without meaning to. So I do know people that have lived in California for the majority of their life and moved to Australia, and within a very short period of time picked up some of the accent there, so you can hear it crossing over. They haven't done it on purpose, they've just blended in. And some people do. Some people can go to another country and keep the same accent for 20 fucking years. Other people, like, instantly blend in. That is a real thing. And it's not to mock, it's not done on purpose, it just happens. That is an untrained yet beneficial skill, because if you can do that with an accent by accident, you can do that with behaviors very quickly in different scenarios with different people and still not feel out of place. That makes you a very good salesman, by the way. When I was in retail and when I used to build and repair PCs and stuff as well, I get people from all over the fucking place and treat every single person how they come across. Like their own behavior is very easy to pick up on. So you relate easier. Some people can do it by default. Some people can't do it at all. It differs from one person to another. How do you come up with builds? That's really broad, but I test the fuck out of stuff with limited constraints as a guideline. Socks in it. Dude, that fucking video is so funny. So first of all, consider what your goal is, and then work around that. I know that sounds really, really vague, but that's the easiest way I can describe it outside of all the technical shit that happens in the background. My accent is fluent. He changes from depending on who I'm talking to. My Midwest accent only comes out around my family. Yeah, well, believe it. That's the thing. And you're a prime example of that when it comes to the whole comedian thing. You can talk to different people at different times, different paces, different accents, different behaviors, because you can relate to the person individually straight away. Again, that's not something that people that do it on purpose can get away with, because it comes across too strong, it comes across obvious. But when you do it naturally, it's perfectly normal. It makes interaction a lot easier. Only salesman can hardly speak English. It really comes in handy. Dude, English people can't speak English. You heard me try to say words on stream? Happened a little while ago. Words come out wrong. I'll use the thing now. How do you go about getting a companion? I heard you talking about it earlier. So there are several different companions in the game. If you put website in the chat, that will give you the link to XynodeGaming.com. On that page, there is a search bar or a search section. Just put companion there. Unless one of the mods can find the page for me. I've actually got a guide for every single companion, including where their quests come from, because you have to do their first quest before you can unlock them as your friend. Now, bear in mind, you can do that on multiple characters, but this is how they work. So, if you level up a companion to 20, or whatever level, it will always be that level. But your character has to have done the quest in order to access them. So if you level up a companion to, say, level 7 on one character, the other one doesn't have it yet. But if you do their introductory quest, they then have it at the level that you previously got it to. I learned completely foreign phrases. I completed Flawless Maelstrom. Got top DPS template in PvE. I'm CP 360 and looking for a strong build. Have I got a top... Oh, I've read that completely wrong. Do I have a DPS template build? Yes. FX, hopefully one of the mods can grab it. But if not, you're looking for the off-balance build. It's literally called off-balance. I know I thought I was a sociopath. Better luck next time, I guess. Yeah, I mean, you can try. You can learn how to be one, I guess. More health or more stamina? That's a risky one because I like being the massive Pajunga and having loads of health. But I also want to build the stamina bar to do more damage. So, fuck it, health. Thank you, Mike, for the link. And I have super strong Lancashire accent, but because my town ain't far from Yorkshire, we have a mix. Yeah, exactly. You will. My parents, right, have a very strong Norfolk accent. My dad more than my mum, which is strange. Probably not so strange now, but growing up that was strange. Not to me, but to others, because he don't look like he's from around here, to say the least. That's what people would say. So he had a very thick Norfolk accent because while he was younger, he was moving around quite a lot and he actually lived outside the sea. Whereas we were brought up in the sea. So ours is different to our parents, if you like. My brother's is actually quite strong, even though he was brought up in the sea, because over time it changed because of what he does for a living. So he's a butcher. So he gets lots of farmers in all the time. So he's gone backwards. It depends who you interact with as to how you generally sound, most of the time. Off balance. Gee, Sean found that funny. Oh shit! Spellfuckers in the room. Gotta watch out for those. A spinny shot on the ground will kill you in 2 ticks. Even as this massive Pajunga with 64k health, I can still take a shit ton. Really quickly. You gotta be very careful. Yeah? Delete a tank. The accents are a funny thing. It does massively depend on who you interact with. Because that's where you get it from, essentially. You can tell when someone's just trying to fit in, though. That's very different and uncomfortable and a bit cringy. Because some people can act and some people can't. Some people are natural and some people aren't. And I rhymed. Similar principle when we lower our voice to talk to children. Yeah, kind of. You consider the audience. Basically, you're reading the room. Again, some people can do that, some people can't. Some people will have really loud conversations in the middle of a coffee shop with no fucks of who's around them because they just haven't considered who's in the room. Whereas other people, if they're talking about something a bit more private, they're like, shh, I don't want other people to hear. Everyone's different. I mean, people fall into certain categories, I guess, but person to person are different. Watch this CC buff, by the way. This thing here where you can stand in it, because if it pops as you're doing a heavy attack, it takes away CC abilities. Well, technically, when you heavy, you're snared. It takes it away and cancels your heavy attack. I don't think that's intended, but it's a side effect nonetheless. Bleeding. Bleeding again. Still gonna pop. Where the fuck is Greg? You don't have to worry about the Sun Eater, dude. Just, right. I'm gonna underline this. This one dude over here is not more important than this massive stack of archers that are gonna kill me. So you can range taunt something and keep its attention while keeping hold of the stack. So just bear that in mind. We're kicking ass anyway. Thanks. No worries. You are welcome. AoE increase. Nice. That's my pet, my wall, my scythe, my heavy attack pop. Gotta go. Good night, Zion Ninjas. Matt, thank you for watching. A bit and cake in the chat for anyone who enters or leaves. Please don't give us a bug round. We got throw out. That was quick. Oh, fuck my feet. What the fuck is this? Don't do that. That's gross. What the hell is this? I hate these. Because this is tricky. Watch. That highlights that. Now what? Move out of the way. Come back in. Oh, it's that one. It's too delayed. Gotta go. Thanks for the stream. Enjoy the rest of the evening. Thank you very much indeed for watching. Massively appreciated. Bit and cake in the chat for anyone who enters or leaves. That one, that one, that one. One. I'm gonna wing it because I didn't see the other ones because they're fucked. That was the wrong one. Don't go. Don't go. That would be dumb. Don't do a dumb. That one. Okay. This one first. Good night, everybody. Gravy, thank you for watching. Bit and cake in the chat, remember, for anyone who enters or leaves. Wrong one. That was lucky. This one. Oh, come on. Fuck us slow. Gotta be the end one. Yes! Got it, Greg! The Dreams and Memories music box. Second lead is a pain in the ass for me. Bloodline, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I have two Cockney friends who have lived up way in my teens. They have a real mix of Lancashire and Cockney. It's amazing. Yeah, and if you hang around with them too long, you'll pick up shit too. Unintentionally. But the thing is, if you pick it up naturally, you won't sound stupid. If you just try too hard to say it, you will. I went into the side rooms and couldn't figure out how to win. This one? Endless in the chat on Twitch. Link in the chat on YouTube, because I'm streaming on both platforms right now. If you want the Endless Archive guide, I do go over the secrets. Thanks so much for all you do. You are welcome. Thank you for the sub. What a legend you are. Now, I didn't get a Marauder, I don't think. And if we did, I didn't use the thing, so I'm going to use one now. Give me something good. Oh, fucking hell. World skills. I don't even have any. Incidentally, by the way, Soul Assault with 125% increase to world skills. Fucking deadly. Also, it's not 125%. It's 125% of base. It's then 20% extra for every one of those skills on your bar. So if you have one, it's actually 145%. Almost every day I learn a new phrase, and Zai's today was spreadsheet wanker. That one's been used before, but it's true. Someone in the stream said it. That they do exist. They're fucking annoying. Whoa, steady. Ulti's mine. Thank you. Do you have a guide on getting my dreams and boxes? Do you have a guide for getting the Dreams and Memories music box leads? I had to read that really carefully because I wasn't sure where that was going. No, I don't think so. I have one for the Oaken Soul Ring. Obviously. Bloodline. I mean, technically that might be true. I might have it. So if you go to ZynodeGaming.com and go to the drop-down menus and you're looking for Ultimate Zone Guides. If any leads are tied to zones themselves, those are in there. But you'd have to be very specific. You could just go into the search bar and look for the thing you're looking for, and if it is there, it is. If it's not, it's not. If it's not, go to ESO Hub. I'm sure they'll have it. And yes, of course I'm going to promote ESO Hub. One, they're fucking mega. Two, Wooler's an absolute legend. And three, I actually help kind of push their stuff as well by using their add-on on my website so that you can see the information for skills and morphs and all that kind of stuff. So if you hover over anything and that pops up, that's ESO Hub's doing. Also, UESP as well. They're responsible for the potion maker on my website because they gave me permission to use it. I think people can work together without hating each other. Because guess what? If everyone's in one place, the person in charge can't scale it. Okay, I can, but most can't. Because I always consider scale, which is why if you go to Patreon and you look at the different perks, the ones that don't have a cap on them are scalable. The ones that do have a cap on are not scalable because there aren't enough hours in the world if it went into millions. So if 1 million people joined Discord on the $1 perk, first of all, I'd get a boat. No, I'd get a house first, then I'd get a boat in the moat around the house. But if 1 million people are on there, I can scale that. Because there's unlimited amount of slots for people to join. Within reason, I think. But if 1 million people got a 1-to-1, I don't have enough hours in the month to do it. So always consider scale. I don't just go, oh, I'll be greedy and allow people to buy 700 stream takeovers in a month, because there aren't 700 days, so you couldn't do it. Would it be great? Yeah, of course it would, but you can't do it. That is the third vision. I'm getting the molten thingy-majiggy. This, by the way, I had this on the Necro earlier. I didn't even look until later on. I had 27 seconds on Major Vulnerability on the lesser version. That buff extending them is a bit mental, actually. Shit canoe. That is a sidestep from...
I need a champion, and you've got the job!
Shio is loud as fuck. Thank you very much, Lana. You're an absolute legend. Beer and Cake in the chat. Welcome to the club, by the way. You are now an official YouTube member. Enjoy your emotes and badges and stuff and things. Thank you very much. Buff for the Necro Tank dropping a Colossus was awesome when stacked. Yeah, it's fucking stupid, dude. I mean, the enemies don't last that long. But it can get nuts. Oi, oi, oi. That was fucking close. Big heal. Forgot I had that for a minute. One of your favorites. Shit canoe. Right, that was a sidestep from Mike's douche canoe, because I kept fucking hearing it and saying it so much. And you know what happens? I'll put words together and come out with insults. It's just one of those things. So that came initially from Mike. But the shit canoe part, when it came out, that one day I stumbled across the words, and that happened. Vigix! Welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for the resub. Oh, I can't hit it. Fuck you. Dude, these can be pulled. Thank you very much indeed. How long have you been here for? Oof, a year already. How have you been here for a year already? Has it gone that fast? Shit, man. Thank you very much. Remember, these ones can be pulled. They do go backwards, but that's what your route is for. Love it. That's how words come out. I think someone on my stream got called a badger fucker once. It's because it's right there, and if I don't say it, I'm going to be one of those people that goes, oh, I wish I said that. Don't be that person. That's shit. Doesn't feel like a year, to be fair. It's flown by. It has. This year's gone really quick. You know why, don't you? Because we waited so long for summer, it's nearly Christmas. Learn a lot from your channel. Thank you, Zana. You are most welcome, and thank you very much indeed for your support. Much appreciated. I read that one already. Do you mind? That one's not taunted. He's kicking my ass. This is a two-hander. He's a melee target. If you taunt him, he'll come to you. There you go. Ah, I realize your problem. Bear in mind, this is a problem that can be solved. I realize the issue with no rooting. He's on a Nightblade. Nightblades do not have an AoE root. They do, however, have an individual root, which is the other morph of Debilitate. But that makes it very tricky resource management-wise, because you have to cast it multiple times. So if you go pull, 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 root, 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 it's probably too late. However, there is a build that might help you with stuff like that when it comes to control, and that is called Malice. That is a Nightblade, and it's very unconventional, but it works. Vigix with a gifted sub to JR Primus. Thank you very much indeed. You are a legend. Bit and Cake in the chat. As of Zai, because now most of your phrases are now part of my daily speak. Good. As they should be. Watch out! Big boy! Trying to fucking get me. Spellfuckers here. See, that's how easy it is. Stuff like that. Like fucking McForearms. That's not scripted and thought of overnight and then, oh, I can't wait to say that. No, it's done on the spot. And then they stick. So, whatever. You mind? Hit the tank! Some things are references as well. Or twisted references. It is what it is. I say we and rip more often than I should. Yeah, me too. You have to say we every time you dodge roll. Wee, see? Boing, every time you jump. You know why I say that? To mock people in MMOs that do nothing but press spacebar over and over and over and over and over when it doesn't do anything apart from make you jump on the spot. Everybody does it. Me included. I had to mute myself in... I can't see what that is. I assume for a second you mute yourself in traffic, but that's wrong. Someone bump it. Dragon tank or Dragonite tank. Your choice. I have builds for all of them. I say all of them, I don't mean just Dragonite and Necro. I mean all classes. It's a preference. It's not a matter of best. Best is a term that can be used in other games. ESO has too many choices to even consider one. Best is a point of view, really. It just depends on what you preference and what you're better with. If you're shit with it, it's going to be crap for you. If you're good with it, it might be better for you. It will be. So, your choice. The dragon talks shit. The dragon does talk shit.
The other entities doing their share around here.
One thing I stuck with most is shit the bed. That I say a lot. I knew it was going to be her. I fucking knew it. I don't know why. I just had a feeling it was going to be her. So, you don't use your visions and shit in here. So if you watch this heavy attack, no bleed on it. She's got a tiny dot, but she's got no bleed. Because in here, you got to fight her like a fucking duel. Except 2 of us for her, her and all of her friends. Starts off as a 1v whatever. But it gets worse and worse as you progress. So each one of these that you successfully complete, it gets more difficult the next time. Carpet is a phrase that has caught on with me pretty well. Yeah, because carpet is a term that we use in ESO and other games as well. But your name is carpet, so you kind of forced that one. But unfortunately, because you live by your name, that made it ever more relevant. Mind you, I think the last time you weren't a carpet. Who was that? Whoa, another Dragonborn. Elvin's down. Ha! People, I'm just going to throw it out there. Keeks, first of all, you're an absolute fucking legend. I can't believe you're still putting money into the channel. Thank you very, very much. Secondly, she wanted a new bits goal today because we did hit 1 million bits. We did. So I put the normal goal back up, which is 10,000. Normal. So that can last as long as it lasts. Today, we have doubled it. What the shit? You need to interrupt, Greg, while you're over there whistling at the boss. Thank you. We've doubled it. We're on 201%. We've doubled it and some. Fucking hell. Thank you very much. You know the rules, people. If you kill the Dragonborn, you will take our place to stream. I have to kill you instead. Interrupt, please. Oh my god, he's not even looking. Look with your other eye. Oh, that hurt. Forget everything I said apart from thank you, because that double is not double anymore. That double is triple and a bit. Wow. Fucking hell. You know the rules, people. The fight starts again from scratch. If you kill the Dragonborn, you'll take their place to stream. I have to kill you instead. You're a fucking lunatic. Elvin has just knocked the Dragonborn straight off the throne with a one-shot kill. One hit of 15,000 bits. So that goal is now 350% in, and we're in hype train level 3. Fuck yes, let's go. Oh, wow. That's competitive as fuck, that is. Elvin's going up the ranks, by the way. I'm going to show you something here. I'm just going to say it out loud, actually. Elvin is approaching 300k. He is 286,000 at the moment, and Keeks is rapidly catching James Bond. That's fucking madness. He's trying to catch me. They got ninja stars, by the way. If you didn't know that already, bits support the channel, but at the same time, they support you by offering you emotes at certain checkpoints. 1,000 is your first ninja star. It's a badge and an emote, and you keep it forever, even if you don't sub, because you basically bought it. There is one person currently in the world that has the 500k ninja star. I haven't made a million one yet, but you never know. Now Twitch is out of bits. Yes, it is. But there's no more bits left on Twitch. There's none to buy. Oh dear. Dragonborn fight still ever popular 6 years after it was started. Vijix with a gifted sub, thank you very much. Dragonborn, how do you feel about that hit? Dragonborn got slapped with subs. True story. It's 500k a sub, by the way. Gifted subs, by the way. If you do kill the Dragonborn with a gifted sub, the person that received it is the one that did the damage. Just so you know. Dragonborn in the chat if you want the rules. Keeks, look at them fucking stars already. Vijik has also contributed to the hype train, which is now 84% into level 3. We've got 3 minutes left. If you beat it, you'll unlock another level for a full 5 minutes. Hit me really hard. You going for the 500k one? That one is shiny. So far, only one person has it. Not today, but eventually. Everybody's got goals, right? You're going to run out of money for bits. More damage to bosses. I don't really care about more damage to bosses. Block cost reduction. I don't really care about that either. Normally I would, but the way this is built, doesn't matter. I'll take resources and healing from breaking free. Fuck it, why not? Dragon Ball. Also, merch in the chat. You can't even see it because the microphone's in the way. Look! This one, I need a new one because I've worn the fuck out of this. But it's got a dragon on the back as well. I don't think you can see it. Fuck it. Hold on, let me get up. Look. Haha! Official! Actually official. You can dress like my car. True story. Merch in the chat, people. It's nearly Christmas. Get a hoodie and a fleece blanket and a pillow. And a mug for your coffee. And a mouse pad. For your cat. I don't know. Maybe the cat needs it. All the stuff and things. Real Ninjas Eat Cake is my favorite tee. I'm wearing that one today. People like that one, actually. That's quite funny. That was one of the first ones to ever go up. So for those that have redeemed t-shirts, by the way, do not worry. They're doing new prints this week. So they will be with you soon, depending on the country you live in. But you will get them before Christmas. Don't panic. Boing. I mean, if you do want to panic, just have one. Treat yourself. It's up to you. I'm not your dad, obviously. But it won't help. Read that already. 1 minute left on a hype train, people. If you beat that level, you get another 5 minutes of fun. If not, I'm logging off. I'm joking. I'm joking. Got half an hour before I log off. Greg's smashing it today. Real ninjas will eat cake and no one know who ate it. Maybe. The hoodie and fleece blanket means you won't have a job unless you work from a sofa is an option. That's very true. Because it's quite deceiving. When I got the hoodie in the first place, I was like, well, it's thin and comfortable. That's a lie. The first part is, well, that's not a lie. They are thin and comfortable. But they're really deceiving because they're warm as fuck. Like, they look like they should be worn over a t-shirt or two. No, they're really fucking warm. So, perfect for the winter. And the fleece blanket will put you to sleep. Guaranteed. Again, I got that out of the pack. I was like, is that going to be good? It's almost my height. And it's warm as fuck. If you eat anywhere near that, you're going to sleep. Beer and cake in the chat. Cody, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Gotta have a boat neck tease for the ladies. There is a girl's one. There is. Mrs. has got one as well, actually. There's a t-shirt for it. What's your main character? What's the best solo PvE DPS? Which question would you like me to answer? There is no best, but arguably Lazy Sork. That's on the channel. You're wearing yours also. Thank you, Greg. But my main character is actually Toxicity. So you put Toxic in the chat on Twitch, or one of the mods gives you a link for it on YouTube. Stuff is there. Yeah, Plat's got one of the early hoodies. I think you got a white Real Ninjas Eat Cake one. But the actual hoodie is the same, regardless of the version. They are really, really dangerously fucking warm. No one getting from the merch till next. We're getting all the things. I'm a new player and I don't know what to be. Okay, good. I can help you. So, first of all, anything you like. Tagline for the game, any class, any role. Any class, any race, any role, actually. So there's no restrictions. It's not like you must be this class because you're a cat, or you must be this role because you're not a cat. It doesn't matter. You can play any role you like on any class. They just have a different toolkit. That's all. So different play styles. But as far as possibilities are concerned, as far as builds are concerned, there are countless billions of possibilities down to the smallest variable. So it's your choice. But as a new player, I wouldn't encourage you to look at builds just yet, because it's going to confuse you and you're going to out-level everything anyway. So, for the time being, get to grips with your class, understand how it works, and then once you get to 160 champion points, don't power level, by the way, it makes bad players. Once you get to 160, you are at gear cap. So any gear that you unlock from there onwards, you will never out-level again. So there is a level up guide that teaches you how to level efficiently. So it's quite steady, but at the same time, you learn and pick up stuff. Then, again, once you get to 160, I'd look at stuff. build-wise. Prior to that, however, there is a builds page. It says builds, but it's a class guide page on my channel. On that page, there are 7 different links to each individual class, showing you all the skills, morphs, and ultimates, so that you can decide aesthetically which one would fit with you, basically. So if you like fire or poison, you got the Dragon Knight. If you like magical light beams and Jesus beams, you've got the Templar. You've got lots of different things that each class can do, but all of them can play every single role. So it's more about aesthetics than anything else. There are class guides on the channel, 1 for each class. The last one is the Warden. That will be released in 2 days' time. Technically, hopefully tomorrow, but if not, the day after. I understand gameplay and mechanics when you know it's a blog. Hell, Gringo! I was already explaining it. I'm talking to the YouTube people. I'm on both platforms, remember? Also, welcome to the stream. Gotta run, take care, bud. Valerian, thank you very much for joining. Beer and cake in the chat for anyone who enters or leaves the stream. So don't worry about that best bullshit. First of all, nobody has any relative experience to what that even means when they're brand new, so that's a silly goal. Secondly, this game, there is none. There is no best, there is only your choices and what works for you and your group, depending on how you want to play. There are billions of possibilities. No one has ever tried everything and nobody ever will. I want to show off necklace and pendants. What, visually? That would be quite cool, actually. You dropped the boss. Never mind, he's just charging. People chasing an imaginary best in this game always end up disappointed and quit and then pretend everybody else quit, and then they go on the forums or the internet and they say, oh my god, this game is dead, everyone's left. Everyone hasn't left, it's just your friends got bored chasing an imaginary best and they couldn't be bothered to fucking maintain it. True. Or you exhausted everyone with arguments and they decided to stop playing, but you still wanted to play and wondered where everybody went. The game's fucking huge. There's so many people playing all the time. But some of the tools make it so that the towns aren't as desirable as they used to be. People hang out in their houses or just go straight into content now.
I'm too smart for that.
Go tank.
Smart enough to take the fragment to Malchest as
Play
well.
however you want. Really? Another pen bonus? We've got to take it. We've got to take it. That could have been 4 focused efforts, but no, we've got 150% increase the pen instead. What the hell? That's bonkers. They talk best talk. Think that's written in the Bible somewhere. Probably. People have their favorites. This is true. Good duo, Sork and a tank. Sork and a tank. So one is a class and one is a role. Do you mean Sork tank? Because again, that's just class and role. There's lots of things to consider outside of that. Blast bones go big boom. Yes, yes, it go big boom. Uh-oh! What boy's in the room? Watch him. Oh, you've also dropped the melee guy. Don't panic. Best equals whatever your most favorites are you. Correct. You will get force-fed other people's favorites, but essentially, it is up to you. Talking Dragon Knight. Oh, that's what you're talking about. So the 2 classes together are a good combo. They can be, but again, it depends on how you build. You could build or play really shit on both, and then it could feel crap. Dude, you got... There's only 1 extra ad. You're panicking. I can feel it. Don't panic. Have a heal. Oh, man. I'm not standing in... I'm out of it. I disagree. I disagree. Greg, take your time, dude. You got to bleed. You can slow burn him if you want. Just don't die. I got out of the big circle. Not there. That would have got me. So you have a Discord bot. What is that? What's his main use? To link content that exists on my channel. But, Bobby Build, thank you for the link. Greg, you don't have to be forced to res me. Just take your time. You can slow burn all the ads individually. Or I would advise, since you can live, I would advise slow burning like 3 ads and slow burning the boss. You've got the bleed mechanic. So as long as you mainly keep that up like once every 6 seconds, you're good. It's going to die. Take your time. You've already survived this long, which means you can survive the whole fight. You've got no reason to die. Slow, yes. Doable also. Make sure that's a heavy attack, not a light. Light attacks are fucking useless on a tank, unless, of course, you're weaving between skills and you can afford to not block. Did you play it all day and kept changing it? Since it's endless, I presume you never go to the end. There is no end. It is a survival mode. You go until you die. You have a certain amount of lives, or wipes, basically. If one of you dies and the other person doesn't, it doesn't count as a life lost. Dude, relax. You got execute panic. Focus. He's gonna die. Watch his health just die. Don't even need to move. Watch him. Heal, heal, heal. No, you panicked. Greg, what did you learn? Stop switching your ears off. He switches his ears off when I'm telling him not to panic. Blindly ignores me, then dies. Good effort, though. It's like Tetris, but for ESO, indeed. Execute panic is a real thing, by the way, people. It's when the health goes low and you start doing different stuff. It's working. Stick to it. You had it. You just had to live a bit longer. Wing. Even if you do 1 damage a second, that thing will die. Never mind. Life gone. I've only got half an hour left anyway. If you can live at 100% to 90, you can live from 10% to 0. Same shit. Just gotta do it for longer. I had my life taken away unnecessarily. I got out with the big AoE and it still killed me. I disagree, Zos. Man Bear Narc, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. If you haven't seen the Endless Archive guide yet, it's fucking huge. The biggest all-about mechanics guide on the entire channel. The biggest one yet. 68 bosses demonstrated and explained, alongside the actual basics of the arena, including visions, versus how you get your buffs and all that kind of shit. Yes, because there are buffs you can buy that keep the visions at 3 choices instead of 2. Oh man, it ran out. That was a massive pachunga. If you're not following Man Bear Nug, you need to. He's got a mega beard. Relax, dude. Obviously, you got to watch the laser, but maintain control. You lost control. Please, you want dodge. Bully boy's on me. Nope. I'll tank it. Fuck him. Focus more, dance less. Got it. Now, for Nightblade tanks out there, I know that Siphon Strikes, or whichever morph you take, tells you that if you light attack, you get resources in the heal, and if you heavy attack, you get more resources in the heal. That doesn't mean light attack like mad anyway, because you get little bits. Don't do that. Now, if you're casting a skill like this, if you're not blocking right now, and you go skill like that, yes, of course, you can go to light attack skill. But you want to maintain your resources. So you may as well heavy and then skill. That will give you more back, and you'll get your resources back from the heavy, and you can get back to your blocking quicker. If you sit there and just light hit, light hit, light hit, light hit, think that's going to be somewhat beneficial, you're actually going to get back less resources over the same period of time, and you're going to be open to attack a lot more often. So take advantage of your heavies, even if you're not a Nightblade, but especially if you are and you're using that skill. That's for anyone trying to make a new Nightblade. On a DPS, the light weaving is a lot more beneficial. You can, of course, light weave as a tank if you're going through a couple of buffs. But generally speaking, you want to maintain those heavies in here because you're going to be losing a lot of stamina if you're blocking with your stamina, because you're going to be blocking lots of enemies at once. So the more you can get back in a shorter time, the better. These on-edge guide videos are always good. Thorough, good shit. Thank you very much. Felt really slow in EA today, like my skills weren't syncing to my buttons. Sometimes there's a bit of input lag, it depends. But that could be for lots of different reasons. That could be your end or it could be their end. Hard to always determine that. Oh man. Scodilia, I can see you there. How you doing? Nice beer. Dude, I got beer yesterday. I had to. On the way back, I fell into the shop. Literally fell in. No fucks. And just bought like 4 beers. I sat on the sofa so fucking tired that I had the beer sitting there for like an hour before I even bloody opened it. It was the best beer ever. No shit. Read that already. Bear in mind, people, if you are confused as to what chat I'm reading, I'm reading both YouTube and Twitch at the same time. I'm streaming on both simultaneously, like a ninja. You're doing the DPS-y running the thing. Alright, I'm going to teach you something here, Greg. Because you're learning quite quickly. But here's a tip. When you've got aggro of a couple things and nothing's under your feet, hold them there. If you do this a lot, it shows that you're used to playing DPS.
If you want them.
You're getting there, though. Ninja's OP. We're going to get another Ink Slayer today. He's got it already, but we're going to do the round. It's coming up. You said ninjas, actually. We need some encouragement cake for Greg in here. Oh, you got a rat. Nice. There you go. Pop. You squish it when it's on the ground. I have world. Oh my god, world skills. I'm not even using them. I always get the shit I don't need. Bear in mind, people, today has been a bad day for verses and visions. I've got a 4 stack and pen bonus, but I got fuck all pen. So that's not great. One's more like a trial. Which is? This place? Not really. Just survival. Survival mode. Loads of waves of enemies. Very different each time as well. With familiar faces. And then random bosses. Trial bosses, dungeon bosses, arenas, story, and overlap. There's all sorts. Dungeon bosses. Did I say dungeon bosses? Whatever. They're bosses from all over the game. Splat it! Still building Crimbo Boost Dash. Was tempted this weekend to dip into the beers. I don't have anything done for Christmas yet. Nothing. Gotta wait until pay kicks in first. And that's at different times of the month. Don't need health recovery. I mean, I do, but not over crit damage at the moment. Boing. There's Necro build, and boy, it is tanky as fuck. Yeah, it is. Chunky as shit, dude. Careful! Up one! Up one. Thank you very much indeed. Beer and cake in the chat. How the fuck are you? Why have I got all the aggro? I mean, it doesn't matter because I can kill them and it's fine, but... Thank you. Remember, you can aim. You don't have to run. Depends on the target, obviously. Nope. Big boy! You've been here for 4 months already? How has it gone so bloody quick? So, aren't supposed to be a class gear for Endless Archive. Did you ever get some? Yeah, of course I did. Been playing it for weeks and weeks and weeks. And I know it's new to console for like 2 weeks. PC have had it for now nearly a month. But I played it for 6 weeks on PTS as well. Played the shit out of it. Oh, fuck. Vidjix with a gifted sub. Now to a whopping 18 on the channel. Thank you very much. You are a legend. So, what happens is basically the class you're playing on. I've got fucking aggro for big dude. The class you're playing on, you'll get gear for. Then once you fill that up, you'll get gear for the other classes if you're still on it. But if you switch classes, you'll get gear for that one instead. So yes, there's class stuff in here. There's one set for each class. Vidjix again. What a legend. Thank you very, very much. 20 gifted subs. How the fuck did that happen? Oh, 2. Very nice. Trying to kill the Dragonborn, people. Up to 20. If you received a gifted sub, make sure you say thank you to the gifter. Have a great night, Zai. Thank you for the stream. You are most welcome.
Are you done in here?
I've almost finished the sticker book in here. But I would have done if it was how long I played Endless Archive for. But I play on multiple different servers. So this one is the one I put the most into now. But I'd played a lot previously on other ones. Shit perks. Ahaha! Secret. Mine. 2. I have to go across because I was going to go for that third one, but Greg got it. So bollocks. Basically, I go into the middle and people just both split polar opposites, and you can get through a piece if you rotate the same direction. But if you go opposite directions, you end up taking somebody else's, and then you just have to run around and chase the fucking things. So much like the mechanic in Valkyrie on the last boss, where you go backwards, 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 or everyone shift to the left, or everyone shift to the right. In here, if you want to make it really quick, both go in, both split opposite directions, and both go round the same way. You both go around the same way, you pick up 3 your side, they pick up 3 their side, and by the time you've got there, you go into the middle, and you've got loads of time left. Or just pick them up. Double flame aura, let's go! This is gonna hurt. We call it End Arc, by the way, not EA. Do you know why? Everyone gets confused with EA fucking Sports. It's really confusing, so we just call it End Arc. That's why the new build video is called End Arc Nightblade. Everyone knows what it means when they see it, though. Everything's gonna melt. I want to get some class gears. It's all in here. You got to come in here to get it. I've gone over some of that stuff in the class guides, though. It's all very new. Fun to run in dungeons. It's fun to run full stop. Depends on what it is and how you build. Sort doesn't get very far in here. It doesn't matter how far you get, because you go back in and you still get chests to loot. Go as far as you can and just unlock what you can, and if you die, go in again. Going in again and again and again on lower rounds is no different really to going in and lasting a long, long time. If you last a long, long time, you'll get loads more buffs and you'll get a difficulty level increase, but you'll still get a boss every 3rd round, and you'll still get chests to loot with gear in it. So it doesn't matter. You'll still get money as well. The consistency rate is still there. 2 in a boss, 2 in a boss, 2 in a boss. If you're an Arc 20, it's 2 in a boss, 2 in a boss. It just takes you longer. You just repeat it then. Yeah, basically. And that's the good thing. If you're shit at it, you still get stuff. If you're good at it, you still get stuff, but it takes you longer. Because money goes up. Oh! Yes! Hold him still, don't panic. If you get cursed, cleanse it. Big buff. Zajhasa the Forgotten. Oh man, I got light attack bonus. That's semi-useless. There's your curse. Go cleanse. Tip, people. See the cats? Kill the fuckers. If you don't kill the cats by the time he comes out of his curse, or not curse, his bubble, he's going to spawn more. So be careful. Greg nearly didn't cleanse. That was risky. See that pillar just disappeared? This may or may not work in my favor. That is a bug, but you can stand where it was and still get away with it. Where are you going, dude? Oh, we've got no pillar. It's all good. Fuck me, I'm cursed. Of course I am. Oh, man. Disagree. Didn't have enough time. Didn't get to it. Oh. Greg had one. I got put on the other side of the fucking room. Slow burn him, dude. Take your time. He's not going to kill you. He hits like a... well, a wuss, basically. So, the pillar does disappear visually. It's not supposed to, but it is actually still there. Unfortunately, I got cursed and to run to the other side of the fucking room, so I never got back in time. But I knew roughly where it was. I was aiming to get behind it again. That is a bug. Yours is still there. Still buggy in my experience. Dude, you just watched me. I think the eye-catching verse perhaps adds to bugging the boss. We don't have the eye-catching bug. It happens just anyway. They know about it. I've already reported it. But I've also demonstrated a video in the last couple of streams proving that it is still there. It's just a visual. So the location that the pillar is in, even if it's here, for example, like where I'm standing, if it disappears, when he does his burst, stand behind where it was. If you can locate that spot, you won't die. But I didn't get there quick enough. Not a fucking chance. Werewolf stacks. Disagree. Greg killed it anyways. It doesn't matter. Yes. Gonna go in this weekend. I'm gonna solo DK and see if I can get some gear. You can. You will. And bear in mind, you don't have to have a solo build. You can have a build that you can use on your own. Solo just means you play by yourself. People that try to look for solo builds don't always understand what they're trying to look for. what they should be looking for is a build they can play by themselves. But assuming that it will complete everything solo is the failure there. Because you can play by yourself with anything. It's a case of, do you know the mechanics enough to be able to complete it by yourself? And some things cannot be soloed. So whether you've got a solo build or not, skill levels and content itself could restrict that. So use what works for you while you're on your own. And that kind of defeats any expectation or disappointment when it comes to something being sold as a solo build and that world boss killed you. Like, well, the world boss killed me, so the build doesn't work. It does. You just got to get good at it. Thank you for the bump, Mike. I got there eventually. Big bomber. Oi, Battle Cat, watch out. He's a fucker. Of course he hits me straight away with the fucking DK banner. Why would you not? Nope. Diffuser. Interrupted. Sun Eater? They don't have to be interrupted anyway. Just stay the fuck behind them. Easy peasy. He's bleeding. He's dead. I'm gonna go with Companion. Awesome. Bear in mind, for anyone at the back, that does not mean you are solo. You are the only human player in the room, but you are not solo. You are playing with an AI group member. I've seen it on Facebook. Hey, I soloed this with my companion. No, you didn't. You played it and beat it with your companion. You didn't solo it because the companion helped you. Not a bad thing. It's just that people word it wrong. You can get another person to join you in EA if you post in Group Finder. You can, actually. So, lots of people don't know about this because they don't read patch notes. That's not a bad thing. I just know that people don't. It's very common for people not to read patch notes, get their download, and just play the fucking game. Activity Finder. This Dungeon Finder? Forget that. That's random. This here, Group Finder, you can make it how you want. Any content. Even a custom group for fucking anything. Picking flowers. You can do that. And you can set all your own rules in there. You can look for them on normal or vet, or you can create your own with your own settings. You set the rules. You set the requirements. Everything. Haven't used Group Finder yet, but I'll try it. It's really good. Not enough people know about it. That's why at the moment it might be somewhat slow. Although Endless Archive pretty fucking quick, to be fair. Solo Vimo, pay no mind to the other 11 people on the left-hand side of the screen. That's a bug, right? Features. I would highly encourage people to start using that. Instead of screaming in local chat and getting told off by that troll waiting under the bridge for someone to speak, those fuckers don't have a voice anymore. Because you make your own group and people decide to apply for it. They don't have to whisper you. You don't have to talk to fucking anyone if you don't want to. But you set it up with the rules and you decide whether people join or not. And they will. We just need more people to know it's there. Because again, most people get home from work, they see a download, they're like, oh, for fuck's sake, I wanted to play my game. They wait for the download, yay, I'm in now. They don't read what the fuck came with it. And this was a free update, so since there was no major, hey, you're getting a new trial or a new chapter or a new class or anything like that, people just skip the info. This patch was fucking massive, and that Group Finder is a game changer. Can confirm that was a bug. Uh-oh, infuse at rip. Never mind. Fucking, they're enraged. Doesn't matter. They can just die. I can take them. It's not a problem. I've got 30k fucking health. And heals on tap, so I can't run out of resources. Oh. I find it's really cool. I've done trials and Endless Archive, etc. for it. Nice. I'm taking the health because I can. Throw it, Replicanum. Let's go. Dragon time, people. Jack, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. One moment, I need to do a thing. I didn't know there was a normal or a vet option to find it. See, people don't know. Again, it's not a bad thing. It's just a case of people don't read the notes because they've got better things to do. I read them because I have to deliver content for a living. You don't have to read them. But if you don't read them, obviously you miss out on some of that stuff, and we just need to get more people involved in it. We need to let people know it's there. It's not quiet at any point in time because it's shit, or because nobody uses it because they don't want to. People don't know it's there. 1 second. There we go. Maintenance. Bits and pieces that you can't know about. We get plunder on at least. Oh shit. Let's go. What am I getting? Come on.
I command you, go at Replicanum.
Gonna use 1 verse per cycle. Did I use one? Guess I must have done. Whoops. Oh, I used it there. I got world skills. Fuck me. I keep getting it. I can't use it. I don't have any word skills. It said Zion Ninjas. Stop hitting it. I mean, I can do it. It's fine. I'll just only use the heavy. Big bomba. 87k health in that circle. What the shit? We need to get 2 of those so we can stack the fucking things. Get a Manti next. For those that haven't done this fight before, put Endless... yeah, that is right. Endless in the chat on Twitch. Or one of the mods will get a link for you on YouTube. The first part of the fight, which goes into the shield, you've got 2 options. It depends on your build. In the video, I go over the one option that is there because of the build type. But in the comment section, you'll notice there's a pinned comment at the very top where I explain how else you can apply it if you want to. So, on a build that has very low rate of fire, by that you don't have many skills going off. So lazy sword, for example, wall and a heavy attack. It's 2 things. You can basically just burn through the fucking shield and just make sure that you damage shield or dodge roll if you get orbs. You won't get a stack of 5 anyway, so you should be fine. Other builds with really fast-paced damage sources, like lots and lots of skills going at once, you will build the orbs up very, very fast, so you won't survive. So in those instances, if you've got a very, very active DPS-y build, then just stop hitting her. Those are your 2 options. It's not you have to stop or else. There is an else, but it's not you have to stop. It's you have to have less damage sources if you don't want so many orbs in the room. You can actually just burn it. But again, it depends on you and your setup as to how you approach that. Most cases, you want to just stop. But if you've got something very, very simple, like this, just a wall and heavy, you're fine. In fact, she's not hitting you while you're doing that, so all you got to do is dodge orbs anyway. But everything you need to know is in the Endless Archive guide, including how to fight this. But to my point, one boss will trigger over another based on health percentages, around 60-70%, depending on how quickly you burn the fucking thing. So it'll be Thorax first of all, then the ice, then the Manti, then the dragon. Fight them in the order they spawn. So main boss first, kill it. Then the ice guy, kill it. Then the Manti, kill it. Then the dragon. If you do it in any other order, you are going to trigger all of them too early, and you're going to have to fight them all at once. Granted, the dragon doesn't technically land until the Manti's dead anyway, but you really don't want to deal with that fire. More ulti, I'm going to go massive Pajunga in a minute. Whoa, mega! I'm going to stand in this shit. I have 64k health. I don't give a fuck. A big heal. 18 fucking k heal on that one. Sit down. That is the boss you need to kill in order to get the title. So if you hadn't had it already, that would have been this one. Extend a favor, don't need that. Crystalline visions. We are nearly done. I've got to go soon, so we'll do a couple rounds and then get the fuck out. Because I'm not staying until 3 o'clock this time, because last time I was nearly fucking dead. I need to eat and get drinks and stuff. So I forgot to drink fluids through the stream apart from the early coffee I had. My voice is wrecked. Let's play another 3 Dragon Dogma event. Such a great game now. ESO and Soul Games. Definitely your favorite ever. They got part 2, haven't they? Coming. Murderer. Have we got Warboy again? 3 times? What the fuck? Relax, dude. Stay still more. That hurt. Why'd I get hit so hard for that? Poison procs. They gotta go. He's on me. Whoa. I don't really want to spawn the next wave, but this archer is not taunted, so he's just gonna fucking delete me if I don't delete him. So, sorry, but he's going. Big Chumba! Definitely pull you away from me, so at least a bit. Yeah, indeed. Rig, where are you going? I don't know what's going on. Calm down. All good. I got aggro. Rip. Wait for Big Boom. Use them as a heal. Big Boom. Heal. Thank you. What the fuck was that? He didn't even finish it. That was bugged to shit. I got hit by the full wave, but he didn't finish it. That's supposed to happen. That's twice he's bugged out on me today. Dragon's Dogma 2 releases at the end of March. I'm looking forward to it, but probably won't finish it. Yeah, you will. It's been a long time coming, hasn't it? Like fucking 10 years? Just heavy attack him once, dude. He's dead. You got bleed. Lolzai. Did you see that? The AoE didn't even spread out. It just fucking died instantly. It doesn't even damage you till it pops. All bullshit. Look. 43k of damage on the full burst. And it didn't finish. Stupid game anyway. He's hitting you. He fucking is. That damage was from the full effect. Fine. Everything's fine. We've got actually, slight spoiler. Yes, as I was told. Without breaching anything, I can confirm that we are getting quite a lot of bug fixes for the Endless Archive. So don't worry. I can't tell you when. I can just say next incremental, but we are getting fixes. So don't panic. If anything's busted as fuck and it really pisses you off at the moment, they know. If you find anything new, report it. No one's asked what skin you're using on your staff. That is the Necro one I can't pronounce from Unhallowed Grave. KJALNAR. Big Necro dude. He spawns a massive Pajunga. It's a skull staff from the weapons pack from Unhallowed Grave, basically. Then finished Final Fantasy 16 and Baldur's Gate 3. I didn't even touch Baldur's Gate 3. I intended to, but I never got around to it. Played the fuck out of Diablo.
Verses and visions aren't just gifts. They make your fights more interesting.
Let's have this one.
Don't waste them.
I got a rat. Ha! Juffy! Where was that a minute ago when I got whooped from a mechanic that hadn't finished doing anything yet? Now you can dance around and splat stuff. Let's go. I'll just pick up all the bodies. Mine, mine, mine. It's like Pac-Man. BG3 is absolutely amazing. It is, but I've watched it a lot rather than played it a lot because I just have not had fucking time. I did have a, well, we still do, have a personal server on Conan now, which because we did get back into that again recently. We applied some balance fixes to our own personal settings to make things make a lot more sense, and it's so much better now. But also, I did look at the remake of Ark today, because I played the fuck out of that game too, and it got to a point where it was busted. But the remodel of it, ooh, looks shiny, really shiny. I'm waiting for Ark 2, but I mean that might have to do for now. He's got transformation again, hasn't he? No, he doesn't. I got Exsanguinate, which means the boss is basically dead. Definitely dead. It's Fungal Grotto. What else have I got? Wildness again. They keep giving me the buff I don't need. It feels like it does that on purpose. Loot Goblin. Actually, you better die. So looking at it too. I don't know. Shiny is a good description. Iffy, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I gotta go in a minute, but you need a shout out. How the fuck are you, dude? I'm trying to get a lead in the forums of... sorry, a lead from the ruins of Mazatown, but the last boss statue is confusing me. Is there a way to see which statue I'm on solo? So, would you like me to give you a tip on that? First of all, the mechanic is not designed for you to do solo. It's not designed that way. Before anyone else chimes in, it's not. It's designed for someone to help you. So you have all of your abilities changed, and someone has to tell you where it is. Or you have to go around and figure it out. But at the same time, the boss is on you. So, there's two options, because I've done it. Okay, there's two options. One, be really, really high deeps. I never recommend this, but be really high deeps so that you push her through the phases and that doesn't happen to you. That's not likely to happen, but that's a possibility. Or just have really, really big constant heals that last so long you can have them while you have no skills. Sets can sometimes do that. Anyway, one that's going to help you a lot more. Put on a taunt. She will not curse a player that is taunting her. The only time the tank ever gets cursed is if they haven't already got an active taunt on her when she comes out of the cage. So if she's in the cage, fine, doesn't matter, you don't get the curse anyway. As soon as she comes out of that, she looks for a target. Taunt her before she comes out of the cage and maintain it. She won't pick on you. Try that. That's a little cheesy, but that is how the mechanic is designed. So now you can basically use that to your advantage. I actually did it on Lazy Sork. I pre-buffed with Crit Surge and Boundless Storms. So I had 20 seconds to go around and find the correct statue while the Boundless Storms was keeping me alive by doing damage and critting. I got lucky, but you can do that. Same with Crossvolt and Depths of Malatar. Soloed those as well. And both of those were done on the Easy Sork, where I timed Crit Surge and Boundless to allow me time to be pinned to the ground, yet still heal while pinned. Because it is a duration one, and it will break out eventually. But normally it breaks out after you're dead. But because I could heal actively in it, without having any buttons to press, it worked. That does take some special timing, though. The same is on Ulfner as well. Ulfner has a mechanic where at the end, his last pin mechanic with a ghost, he is looking for the tank. It knows which one the tank is. Not just by role choice, not just by skills or health or whatever. I mean, there's lots of different ways that they can do that, but they know which one the tank is. Which is why the tank will get flown into fucking Gratwood with an uppercut and pinned to the ground at the end. However, if you can time when it's going to hit, health percentage wise, what you can do is you can keep the fuck away from the boss. Like really, really far away. If you're too far away for him to do the uppercut, he won't do it. And what he'll do is his Space Invader mechanic over and over and over and over, and all you have to do is weave and just hurt him from range. Again, that is a way to solo it by taking advantage of the way the mechanics are built. But if you're too close, you get an uppercut and you can't solo it. That's on the condition that you can get through the first 2 phases of the ghost. Anyway, why have I got all the aggro? I'm getting nuked to shit. That's fast. Good to know. Yeah, we have buffs. That's the thing. The verses and visions can dramatically vary all the way through. You get some really good ones. You get some really shit ones. Some support your build. Some don't. Some are just OP as fuck on their own. Some are completely terrible. Oh, this is fucking mad. If you haven't seen this before, I have stacked 3 Scorching buffs. I have the Atronach transformation. I am now a flaming rock bastard. Nicola, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Get ready for this. 25% damage mitigation and big splat everything. Everything within range will be on fire. Starting with you fuckers. All on fire. I should have changed my fucking ulti because I cannot use transformation ones while I'm in this form. I can use other ones instead. Look, see the aura? Look, anyone in range of this gets fucked. I'm going to save it for the big round. Why are you not dead? Synergy should be here. Big pull in this room. Here we go. Bang! Everything's fucked. Including you. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Look, they're all on fire. Look at all these burning effects. Get deleted. Splat is fucking brilliant. Even more fun on a boss. It's hot. That's funny, Iffy. Good joke. Interesting, didn't realize you can get your regular ulti. I'm usually panicking, so happy with the avatar. Yeah, if you have a transformation and you have a transformation ultimate, that won't work. But if you have a different ultimate, you can spam it. That particular transformation, I hadn't counted on that happening and I wasn't ready for it. I can spam Malcolm's with it. Maybe we'll get it again. Let's try utility. Go on, give it to me. Bastard! Didn't give it. Never mind. Fuck it. Go for a vet ender completion on vacation, right? When you got some free time. She's on fire, so she's fucked. Get off! Fucking bear. I have a mega damage shield anyway, so whatever. We want the Iron Atro again before I log off. Because I gotta go soon. I'm desperate for a bloody drink. And while I could get one now, I gotta leave anyway. Oh, I got shit. All shit. My verses have not been good. Or visions even. Again! Are we supposed to get in-game mails for completing Endless Archive bits? Bits? You will get an in-game mail if you complete it and end up on the leaderboard at the end of the weekly. Oh shit, that was close. Big heal. Fucking spell fucker. And again, bastard! Dude, I've got a lot of aggro here. I'll bring it in, but you gotta grab it. Good job that Scythe needs more people to make a big, big heal. So much fun too. It is. It's fucking brilliant. So bloody good. So for those that don't understand these particular minions, obviously your chain does apply a taunt temporarily, but it doesn't pull Jeff. It pulls the Chompers, but it doesn't pull Jeff's. They cannot be pulled in. I don't understand why, because these ones look like they should not be able to be chained because they're quite heavy in comparison to Jeff. But apparently you can chain those. I don't know why, Zost. I don't know why. Maybe they're just hot air. Maybe that's where they beat their chests, so they burp out shit at you. Really light. Then you've got tiny skeletons that you can't pull because they're elite. It's really funny when you pull the really big ograms because you're like, how the fuck physics in ESO doesn't really replicate the real life stuff for some weird reason. Maybe it's because it's a game. Oh, careful. These archers are priorities, people. Massive priorities for tanks and DPS alike. They need to be off the deeps and they need to be out the fucking room. Fuck off. Come stack over here. I'm gonna go Maphis. Boomba. He getting fucking knocked over. Good job I have that break free bonus. Maybe that lonely want to be connected to everyone? Or to someone? Yeah, maybe. Well done, Ninja. CJ, shout out, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Dude, I'm nearly done. I've got to get the fuck out of here, but I want to see if we can get another Iron Atro before I go. Then I can show you just how crazy the fucking Necromancer is with the Iron Atro. Watch your feet, dude, because these are scattering a little bit. Use your range of your abilities to your advantage. And use their types to your advantage. If they need to be toe-to-toe, they'll come to you. If they don't, they need to pull. Come on, Iron Atro. Let's have it. Come on, come on, come on. I'm not going to see it again, am I? I'll keep trying for utility. Oh, he's got Juffy. Let's go. This round's over. It's over. Good, because I hate this fucking round. Regardless of what enemies are in here, because they get stuck in awkward places. Flame Shaper. Oi. None of that. Whee. Big boy. Necromancer and a werewolf. Tag team. You knock them down, I'll pick them back up. Oh dear. Wow. Didn't tell you this before. Before I read that, is that going to be personal? Okay, when I've done profession and so got me my gym workouts and your positive streams got me out of a dark place. Thank you. I know you have your struggles too. That was actually very positive. Thank you very much. I'm glad the channel has made you feel better or get out of a less light situation. Thank you very much. I am a Verval. I got the Juffy one. Not what I wanted, but I got it. Oh, shit. Nicola, that was very nice. Thank you very much indeed. Whee! Don't get caught by the stuff and things. Oh, fuck off, man. That wasn't even looking at me until I got close and it decided to just eat me. Fuck today. Oh, dear. Endless Archive hates me today. Shit buffs. And then when I go to do something, AoEs kill me when they're not even there. And winds turn on me. Insta-death. Finn hates me, that's why. Greg's gonna have to save the day. Where the fuck is he? You're miles away. You can res each other in secrets, by the way. You just run over and synergize them, which is quite handy. Really went and made the books violently, didn't they? They fucking did! Failed anyway. Rip. Put your stuff back on again, because it breaks. Don't worry, people. It doesn't mean it breaks your gear. Basically, what it means is... hold on a second. You thought you were seeing stuff, didn't you? So 3 people at the back, like, fuck you! Andrew insane, trying to kill him fast ASAP. Yes, indeed. I am a werewolf against a manticore. Get fucked, Manty. Just the weapons or everything take I'll put back on. 1 piece from each set, dude. Eat it. If I could finish it before I die. Oh, never mind. We missed the loot goblin. Never mind. No cheese, right? You thought, he's been streaming for 3 hours. He's got to change his gear over. Now we can see what he's got. No. Because I do everything for a purpose. Or for a reason. Damn recovery, more health, all that. That. Because why not? Why not have all shit buffs, no focused efforts, and 5 stacks of pen on a build that's got like 2k pen anyway? How much am I on at the moment for science? Like 5k, but then you're bringing like fucking 12 anyway. So we're capped on a lot of things. Not everything, but a lot. If I had that on the Endark Nightblade, that would be about fucking 25, 30k pen. But no, they always give me the things I don't want. I want focused efforts. A lot. No cheese in the chat, right? That new difficulty is called Xynode. Yeah, where the AoEs kill me before they're finished. You moved them. I was fighting stuff there. Interrupt! Oh, fucking hell. Never mind, they'll die, it doesn't matter. I don't need the ulti yet. I need a block though. Why is the bleed not on it? Oh, it is. Just got a fuck ton of health. Never noticed the Rodeo Archers till health is dropping. Dude, it's really, really sneaky. It creeps up on you. I was on the easy sork the other day, a lazy sork even the other day, and I was like, all the enemies dead. And my health just went from maximum to almost like 1k in 2 ticks. And I was like, what the fuck? Put the damage shield on quickly, looked at the buff timers. I had 2 bleeds on me from the fucking arrows. Really quick. High arcs, they hurt. They hurt on low arcs, dude. You got to make sure that if you got a tank in the room, they grab the archers really fast, otherwise you're screwed. Nice try. I'll tank him. I don't give a fuck. He shot you as well. Dude, I've got literally everything on me in the room. Spell fucking nearly got me as well, bastard. No. Can't get out. Oof, that was close. You just walk out of that. Doesn't even hurt in this mode. And I have more stamina back. Whoa. No transformation. Sucks. I'm 20 minutes over time chasing a fucking Atronach. It's not happening. What is some of your favourite Endless Archive classes or builds you used so far? I get asked that a lot. I can't tell you a favourite because that's a favourite kid syndrome thing, isn't it? I want people to watch all the builds. I don't want to tell you a favourite and everyone just watches that and nothing else. What do you like the best? To be fair, I come in here on one build and I smash the fuck out of it and I really enjoy it and I get addicted. And then I try another one and I smash the fuck out of it and get really addicted. And then each one I end up liking equally as much as another and can't make decisions. So just use whatever. They all work because they're designed for content. And surprise, this is content where you have to survive, sustain, and kill stuff. And all the builds are designed to do that. Already. Noticing a lot of tentacles in here. Someone took Zos a lot of inspiration from Japan. Okay. Or they just like squid. Quite qualified with some. I've been loving the easy sork so far. Nice! Glad to see people still enjoying the build. Everything is front loaded with that one. Survivability, sustainability, damage output. It's all so easy to do. and so default to the setup as well without having to put in too much effort. It just fucking works. Simple as that. Great. Thank you very much. Oh, shit. Whee! Big boy! Uh-oh, Archer. Nope. Flame Shaper, you are not living. Fuck you. Elite. Aggro from something, I'm not sure what. That needs interrupting yesterday. Got it. Randomly pulled into vet trials before. Might easily sort of been able to help clears. Makes me very happy. Nice! So enjoying it and capable at the same time. Who knew, right? Whoa! Need this one. Come here. Can't take it. Synergy's not working. Bollocks. Pretty much fucked. Fire orb, delete. Stalk by stalk. Yeah, I knew that was coming. Oh, crunchy. Right, boss round. Bollocks. Load of shit. Don't have world skills. Don't need that. Don't need that either. All crap. Yes! Let's fucking go. Right. Malcolm. There. We're doing it, people. We got the fucking transformation. Then I'm leaving. Oh, it's Monikina. You're dead. Ready? Malcolm. Watch my ultimate. Watch my ultimate. Ready? She just got whacked with Malcolm, right? Again. Just got whacked with Malcolm. When that synergy is open or available, during that time, you build ulti really fucking fast. Again. Got too excited, I'm gonna die. Flame eruption, get fucked. Oh man, I forgot to heal at one point. That was fun as fuck. Right, I'm done, people. I have to go. We've still got loads of lives left, but unfortunately, that is me done. It is 1:30 in the morning. I had a fucking busy week. Game over. Greg, you're a legend. Thank you for joining. Much appreciated. Beer and cake in the chat for Greg because Maximus for being brave enough to join on stream. If you're not following on Twitch, hit the button. It's free. If you're not subbing on YouTube, hit the button. It's free. The other stuff that's not free is the membership side of YouTube and the subscribers side of Twitch. So they're there. Socials in the chat on both platforms if you want to follow on social media for Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, the website zonogaming.com, and the money stuff there is Throne, Buy Me a Coffee, and Patreon. Bear in mind, Patreon is charged at the beginning of each calendar month. So if you join halfway through, it starts charging from there onwards and charges again at the first of each month. Don't sign up yet. If you're going to, wait until your calendar in your time zone says 1st of December. See you there if you're joining. Outside of that, we're going to do a raid. Thank you for joining and see you next time. Bye-bye.
that a brother's on the rise.